Hello
Hi.
there.
Hey. Hello, everyone. I am streaming here from my fucking perch atop this random Android emulator that I downloaded recently to do this. I downloaded it to play. I don't need to get into this. Hi.
I'm also here.
Raven's also here with me. My
I'm
girlfriend
gonna
Kara, who is watching right now, has asked me over Discord to pronounce the word glance as well.
glance.
Which I just did. So I don't know. I say it like that. I she messaged me like right before I was about to click the start stream button.
I don't know what she's expecting. I mean, like
I
people from
said
the U.S.
glance.
only people from the U.S. only really pronounce that one way. I think.
I don't think that's true. Also, she told me to give a shout out to Apple, her friend Apple, and
Not the
also the
not
concept
the
of
mega
apples.
corporation. Not the corporation. They
No, not the
fucking suck
corporation, obviously, but
boo boo balls.
I mean more the concept of apples, like generally speaking.
Fuck the concept of apples. Hate them.
I'm emulating Android because today on this stream that I'm on, we will be playing a mod of the video game Plants vs. Zombies 2, which was an infamous video game in back in 2013. It's a mod of the game that makes it like a functional game that you don't need to use microtransactions to like play, which is cool. And also, it was an Android only game, so you still have to use an Android emulator to do it. And this Android emulator came with a bunch of gotcha bullshit for some reason. Marvel Future who wants to play Guardians of Claudia. I'm gonna go launch the thing. It's called Plants vs. Zombies Project Eclipse for some reason. I don't know why it's called that. There's no reason why it's called that. It's just called that.
It's because when the moon is eclipse like a big pizza pipes, that's Plants vs. Zombies.
That's never been said by anyone in the entire history of the human race.
I just said it right now. What are you?
I'm starting a new profile for this game. I'm starting a new profile to really capitalize on it. By which I mean I've played the game a significant amount before. So fucking you get it. You understand what I'm doing here. It's playing its fun little intro movie as well. From the original game.
Is there supposed
to
be
all the
sound?
antics happening on screen. There's sound for me. If you're not getting sound, then
I mean, let me listen to the stream and see if it's just coming through on stream.
Cars just sent me like a rainbow apple emote into the Discord chat, so that's cool.
No, it's not coming through.
Okay, I don't know why it's doing that. I'm assuming it's coming through on the stream.
No, it's not coming through on the stream is what I was saying.
You mean
like, it's not coming through
stream?
on Discord or the stream.
I mean, it should be coming through on the stream. If they can hear you, they can hear the game. It's the same.
I mean, you say that, but I mean, I don't know if there's maybe just no sound right this second or something.
It's playing sound.
No, I don't hear anything.
I'm audible.
I'm audible on this.
See, that's the problem because that's the same channel.
Oh wait, hold on. Maybe it's just really quiet. Give me a second.
It's probably just pretty quiet. Like, and it's a pretty low-key song that's playing right now, so it's probably just quiet.
I think I can hear like the tiniest bit of it on the like YouTube stream, but it's like so quiet that you like can't hear it practically.
I turned down the volume before starting this. Anyway, I'm going to just I don't know. I'm going to try playing the game.
Yeah. Let's just move on.
Anyway, yeah. I'm going to play through the fundamentals of Plants vs. Zombies just to fucking go on an adventure. God, that is some bad screen tearing for some reason. Plants vs. Zombies is a tower defense game where you click on a thing and then place a plant and then it kills a zombie and then the zombie dies and then he doesn't eat you. That's the game.
The game is to not die by being eaten.
I'm just going to play through the tutorials to give a basic view of how this is a thing. The zombies are a metaphor for human corruption.
This is true.
So a bunch of zombies will spawn, and then you have to fight them. And the gimmick, this is the sequel to the original Plants vs. Zombies, so there's a couple differences in this game. Like, for example...
they now look like anime characters.
Yeah, the art style's a bit different. Also, in the original game, when you collected a sun thing from the sky there, then you would get 25 sun. Here you get 50. But most things cost the same, so the game's considerably faster. Also, I don't know, that's pretty much it. Like, the fundamentals of the game basically work the exact same, and this is literally the point where you just click a button.
I wonder if you'll be able to beat this level.
I already did.
Whoa, did you just unlock the Peashooter? Holy shit. That's the strongest fucking one in the game. And also
Anime
there's...
adaptation. Anime
I like,
adaptation of Plants vs.
I like
Zombies.
a zombie setter waifu who is there to place the zombies.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that is. It used to be like a picture, like one of the little marigolds from Plants vs. Zombies, but with like a bunch of war paint on it for some reason.
I see.
Also, one thing that this mod changed for some reason is that it just recently did an update that changed the cost of sunflowers from 50 to 100 by default. Well, because it's the same effective amount of sun as the first game, it's just, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
Also, the recharge is way slower. I think it's meant to slow down the beginning moments of the game a little bit, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, sunflowers they just sit there and make sun. They're, I don't know, pylons. Do pylons do that in whatever the game that is from is?
Pylons?
You know, like from that meme.
Is that like StarCraft or something?
I think, I don't know. Whatever, you get the point. They just stand there and they make resources to make more stuff with. You basically need them. These Peashooters here are kind of mediocre, generally speaking. But if you have one of them planted, then you can handle like one zombie showing up.
And if you have 4 of them, you can beat the level.
Yeah, everything's very simplified for this tutorial, so I'm just kind of sitting here and clicking buttons. This isn't really I think this tutorial is pretty much unchanged from the original Plants vs. Zombies 2.
Yeah, pretty sure this is the same.
I mean, it's also basically the exact tutorial from the original game as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're significantly better plants than Peashooters. They're just a very, very basic attacking plant. I really don't know why this is here. It's really... like, it's beautiful in ways. Wait.
What?
Those backwards plants are in the way. Remove them with the shovel button.
Why didn't you just turn them around? Why are they shooting at the house?
It's just a tutorial for how to use the
shovel. Why are they shooting at the house, Lexi?
I don't know, Raven. I wish I could tell you.
Why are they doing that?
You know, I'm kind of regretting the part where I decided to, like, play the tutorial. Because this is very dull and not really in any way the interesting part of the game.
Yeah, I mean...
I guess I just figured it would give me time to explain the basics of how the game works.
It can't be helped, you know?
I mean, it can. I could have clicked the button to skip this.
It can't be helped, you know?
These they're walnuts. They're defensive plants. They're a wall, but they're also walnuts. Every plant is a pun like that, literally all of them.
Like I bet they don't have a pun for mushrooms.
They have lots of mushrooms. Mushrooms are like a significant category of plants.
I don't think they have any mushrooms.
They have puff shrooms.
I don't think they have anything at nighttime. I don't think they have it.
Okay, these guys here. That guy that just showed up was a conehead zombie. They have more health, and that's all that's unique about them.
They can dance if they want to.
They basically just take twice as much firepower to take down So
They leave
you wouldn't be able to take one of them down with just one pea shooter. You would need to.
Whoa,
These
Lexi
hips
doing
don't care about your
some
feelings.
Lexi doing some non-OSHA approved plant placement here, putting them in front of the
The
walnut.
lines, yeah. Walnuts usually take a while to charge, so, and also defensive plants aren't always the most useful things. You know, it's the best defense is good offense. Usually it just wastes a lot of space.
I mean, it depends where you put them. There's definitely some levels where, like, you genuinely need the walnuts to, like, buy yourself enough time to set up an offense.
Well, that's also important. I mean, a lot of the game of this is trying to buy time at the beginning of the game when you don't have a lot of sun production yet.
Also, there's that whole strategy from the first game of, like, you set up the piranha plant and then, like, a walnut in front of it, because
and then they eat stuff, yeah.
They can eat from behind it, and that makes it so that the piranha plant doesn't just instantly die like a fucking loser. As soon as
we're not gonna get chompers until I don't like you don't get chompers early in this game. It takes a while.
Really? I thought it was like first world at least.
No, not in the second game. In the first game, it's in the first world. But
I see.
We're nearing the end of the tutorial.
Good, thank God.
Most of the plants that happen towards the beginning of this game are different from the plants towards the beginning of the first game.
I see.
Both in the original Plants vs. Zombies 2 and also in this mod of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just more entertaining that way. The mechanics of the first world are different.
Yeah.
Even though they like this is just a tutorial. Because this game has time travel in it.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that exciting, Raven? Are you excited? Are you stimulated?
I'm excited, yeah.
Are you excited, Raven?
Yeah!
And yeah, I think someone said in the chat, yeah. The this unlocking stuff after you use it is not the norm in this game, but yeah, during the tutorial they're just introducing you to the basic like plant rolls. So like they have you get one and then you unlock it and then you get another one. I mean, it's kind of weird because like in effect it's the same thing the first game did, but for some reason it's just slightly reversed. But you still have the plant anyway. 5D Plants vs. Zombies with multiversal time travel.
Holy shit, that sounds like a fun game.
You okay?
What do you mean?
You sounded a little bit annoyed.
Huh? No? I'm not annoyed.
Also, these guys are buckethead zombies, and they are significantly worse than conehead zombies. The way it works basically is it takes 10 shots to kill a regular zombie, roughly. It takes 20 to kill a conehead, and it takes 30 to kill a buckethead.
That shit's whack.
Whoa, I got hot sauce? What kind of wacky adventure is going to happen now? Can you imagine? This is Crazy Dave from the first game. He's just a guy that shows up and he's all like, can I do something wacky? Because I'm crazy, and he does like little animation.
Crazy!
He wants this taco to eat. And then he eats it. Wow, look at that. He ate a good taco. And then I got a note from Dr. Zombas.
Uh-oh, it's Dr. Zombas.
Your action of killing zombies angered me greatly. I have polluted the timeline with my zombie horde.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this game has time travel in it.
Yeah, I know you were saying that, but I didn't realize that I'm gonna need my time machine.
Also, yes, this is Penny, his time machine.
I'm Crazy Dave, but you can call me Crazy Dave.
The joke of Penny is that she's competent.
That's a really funny joke. Imagine a woman being competent.
I thought it said hello homosexuals for a second. Why is Buckethead here instead of England? That's a good joke. It's a good bit.
Ha 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 ha. Welcome to ancient Egypt.
So I believe the original plot of this game flows slightly differently, which is Dave here saying, "Wow, that taco was so good, I want to eat it again," and then he's like, "I'm gonna go back in time to eat it again," and then you accidentally time travel to ancient Egypt, but you're out of fuel, I guess, and then you have to fucking buy fuel from the in-game store
from the
play levels.
microtransaction store.
It's garbage. Anyway, this is ancient Egypt. It's the first area of the game, just like in the original mobile Plants vs. Zombies.
Are you supposed to dig up the tombstones, or are those just free, like, blocking for you?
It's the opposite. They're very bad, actually, to have around.
Right, those are the gravestones that zombies can, like, randomly come up from. I remember now.
And they're worse in this game, because, see, in the previous game, they're just zombies come up from them, but in this, they block projectiles as well.
Ooh, can you destroy them?
Yeah, eventually. And Gravebusters are still in, we just don't have them yet.
Oh, I forgot that those existed.
So yeah, this is, I believe they're called raw zombies. They try to steal your son by waving that little staff.
Ha, what a shitty fucking raw zombie. Doesn't even steal a single staff thing.
Staff?
He didn't steal a single sun. Oh boy, this one's gonna be interesting.
It's probably fine. I don't know why I didn't put the other Peashooter behind it. 2, 3, 4. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
fine. I think they might actually have a little less health in this game than they did in the first game, but very slightly. Like, not enough to actually mean anything. Anyway, now, you know, our options are still very limited at the beginning of the game, but things do get interesting eventually. This mod, I'm playing the easy mode version of this mod for the sake of it being, I don't know, just better for streaming. But, what looks like an 8 instead of a 10? Wait, seriously, what looks like an 8 instead of a 10? I don't know what that means.
8 hits, maybe, I think is what they're saying.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, it is about 8 hits generally, but it's like, yeah, I don't know, it's complicated. There's, I mean, you can see the health of them if you look online, I think, somewhere.
That might be an easy mode thing, maybe.
Maybe, you know, easy mode might actually just make them a little weaker. That wouldn't be surprising. I think they have 190 health, and a normal Peashooter projectile does 10 health. Anyway, now we have the cabbage pole.
The cabbage pole?
Peashooter's just kind of obsolete now.
Oh yeah, because you actually have to shoot over those things, don't
Why
you?
is potato mine here or not here? Time paradoxes, something. I think maybe potato mine was there originally.
Yes, the spud mines are in the original Plants vs Zombies.
No, I know that. I mean, potato mines are one of the best plants in those.
Yeah.
The space-time map. Wow, look at that. So you can see on the space-time map all the worlds you can go to. In the original Plants vs. Zombies 2, you could buy keys from the microtransaction store to just go to any world you wanted immediately. Here you don't do that. You have to just kind of play them in order. We have a little world map here.
Sure do love the microtransaction store.
Yeah. Now, the way that this game's progression works as well is that it'll get to these gate levels and then you'll move on to the next world. Because, like, this area, essentially it's split up into 3 chunks. Like, this is part 1, and then once you get through all the worlds, you come back here to play part 2 of Ancient Egypt and part 2 of the next one, and you go like that.
You don't get fucking cherry bombs until you've done a full round of the game.
You can get them early. I believe cherry bombs are one of the ones that you can get from secret levels early.
Okay.
For now, we're not doing that much.
Because, like, without cherry bombs, you kind
Cherry
of just
bombs aren't
set...
the most useful thing in, like, traditional, in, like, regular survival in this game. Or in the first game, too. Like...
I mean, you say that, but, like, there were so many levels where it's, like, you kind of did need them, because you would just get overwhelmed.
Yeah, but there were other plants that were better for that kind of thing. And also, like, cherry bombs were mostly good for... I don't know. Other situations. So, cabbage pult here, in the original game, it was used for
The roof
shooting
levels.
over, for roof levels, because of the angle of the roof, you couldn't use pea shooters. Here, he can shoot over gravestones.
Though
That's why he's here.
I imagine it's still pretty useful to have the pea shooters just to get rid of them. Oh wait, no, they just destroy those when there aren't zombies.
Yeah, they just
Lamau.
prioritize, like, actual targets.
Okay.
Also, I think they might have better DPS than pea shooters, but I wouldn't be... I think pea shooters... I mean, pea shooters can tear up, which is a mechanic in this game that I'll get to.
I see.
Like, they can tear up to be pretty strong. I don't know if stronger than cabbage bolts, but... I mean, I can check the stats in a bit.
Yeah, I would be curious about that, because if they just made them better, like, that seems kind of shitty, honestly.
Well, there are also zombies that are immune to catapult type plants as well. That's another thing to keep in mind. Like in the second area, there are zombies that are just completely immune to lobbed shots. Or at the very least, it's like how screen door zombies in the first game, like you can't shoot directly at them, but you can shoot over the door with lobbed shots and it's fine. It's like the opposite of that. Cabbage bolts in general shoot slower, but they do double the damage, so they're like about the same DPS generally speaking. Look at them all go.
What the hell is that?
Oh, that's a camel zombie, I think. I don't remember what they're called, but it just always spawns 3 of them and they all have more health. They're mostly here to make you think all like, uh-oh, what is with the I really wish I had piercing projectiles. Hint hint. Maybe there will be a plant that has piercing in the future. It has a little bit of that progression that the original game had, where it would just have something show up that was really annoying and then like give you something that deals with it. And then you have to like slowly incorporate a bunch of different things into your defenses. Although these first few levels are incredibly easy.
Yeah.
Especially in easy mode. Like I'm playing easy mode because some of the stuff in this game is real tricky, and I think that this world escalates quickly like once you get more stuff to use.
You have so much money now, Lexi.
I do. I'm very rich.
You should buy, I don't know, the tits for the sunflowers. I don't know.
Look above my head. It's the travel log. It's literally a log. Do you get it?
Ha 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 ha.
Anyway, yeah, check out the travel log, which this was in the game.
Bloomerang.
Yeah, so Bloomerang is... Oh yeah, this is like, you have to just do this quest to, like there's some stuff where they're working against the framework of how the game is actually fundamentally built, so they just have to have you do some stupid, like, quest to, like, make the travel log work properly, or whatever, but it's very hacked up to, like, work differently. Anyway, this is a conveyor belt level. Whenever you see those levels with circles. We have access to these guys now. These are called Bloomerangs, and they have piercing. So you see, they hit the first 3 targets with a projectile. I believe that projectile does about the same damage as a regular pea shooter, but
so they're just
that.
So they're just better than
They're more
Peashooters
expensive
balls?
though. They're like 250 sun.
I see. That makes sense.
And there can be issues with the piercing as well because they can't. I know that there can be. I forget what the issues are, but there definitely can be issues.
Oh, you should have put it on the bottom. There's like 3 there.
Yeah, that's fair. This is worrying. Really? Okay, come on.
Well, I mean, you have a bunch of walnuts in reserve.
Yeah, I'm not really worried right now. I'm fine. Everything's going good.
You can always just place another walnut immediately after it gets eaten, and then they're super mega poo-poo dead. Whoa, defenses.
What about the... Oh, yeah, the walnuts. Yeah, everyone loves defenses. Maybe I shouldn't have started a new profile on this. I didn't want to just, like, jump in, like, several worlds into the game, but also, like...
I think that it might be fair to do that once you, like, once you've, like, completed a few levels here. It's probably more fun to see that.
Maybe. But also, people in the chat right now, does my audio sound good? I'm curious about that. Like, I'm just hoping that everything's coming through nicely. Oh, I forgot, I was going to raise the volume.
Yeah, it's coming through on the YouTube stream. It's just not coming through on Discord.
I just mean, like, I was just wondering if, like, it sounded okay. More so for people watching on the stream.
Oh yeah, no, I meant like after you raise the volume, like I can hear it now if I turn on the stream.
I really like how the walnuts just look around.
Hmm.
So Raven, how many video games have you played?
I was playing some Luigi's Mansion 3 earlier.
Okay, but how many video games have you played though?
Like at least 10.
I don't buy it.
You don't buy it?
I don't buy it.
I wasn't even selling it. Like, it's not for fucking sale, Lexi. I don't know why you're acting like I'm putting this shit up for sale in the first place.
Someone says that you're a noob, Raven. How do you respond?
Oh fuck. Damn, I haven't been called a noob in fucking since I played Roblox for the Nintendo Minecraft. I don't know if I'm gonna recover from that one.
These pinatas aren't normally, like, in the game. I think this is the only case where it's here. Those pinatas in the normal base game are basically just loot boxes that let you level up plants, but they give you random, like, energy for plants to level up to fucking... and they can give you energy for plants that you don't have as well, which is really fun.
Love it.
What would be fun? A place where you can read about plants and zombies. You mean like the interactive almanac? No, that would never work. There's an almanac. It's got all this stuff in it.
Name 5 video games? Okay, I got it. Mario Brothers, Fortnite, Sans Undertale? X-Men.
I wish I had decided to do a face cam so I could just so that people could see my reaction to this.
Hold on. Don't interrupt me. I'm coming up with the last one, and Fortnite. There we go. That's 5 video games.
That is true. That is 5 video games. Oh, they're not cool enough for school. What Penny here is describing is the concept of plant tiering, which is a very cool mechanic in this game, I think. Instead of having the level up system from the original game, basically you can trade out stats by spending a bunch of coins. And you have to buy all the tiers before you can like swap them around.
I like how no one called me out for only naming 4 video games because I said Fortnite twice intentionally.
Yeah, no, I mean everyone saw it. Everyone could tell. I think this bit I believe is just them like doing the thing to. There's some kind of like antics they have to do to like make things. Oh, okay, never mind. Anyway, yeah. So this is all here. You have tiers. Once we build up enough coins, I can spend, say, $9,000 on the cabbage bolt. And then it'll cost 200 instead of 100 sun, but it'll do more damage and it'll be tougher and it'll take longer to recharge as well. This one actually looks like it's kind of a fucking ripoff.
Does the pea shooter have like better tiers?
It's not showing it right now. I think it's because of the specific point I'm at, but the pea shooter
Find
tier
more.
just makes it do double damage. 24. Maybe the pea shooter just does more damage than it used to. Weird.
It makes it just repeaters. Like is that the joke?
Pea shooters. So it looks like pea shooters are currently programmed to. Oh, and repeaters are also in this, but not yet.
Yeah.
Pea shooters are basically programmed at the moment to do 24 damage, which puts it slightly less DPS than the cabbage bolt. But also, the damage on the cabbage bolt only goes up to 80, so the pea shooter probably tiers better. That's
Wait, how much? Yeah, probably.
Anyway, yeah, so they all have stuff you can do. Like I can make the sunflower cost less sun initially, but it'll take longer to recharge. In fact, you can just do that as much as you want at the start. Like, you just do that. Some plants, you don't have to pay to tier them. You just can do it. That was changed very recently in an update that just happened. So now the sunflowers only cost 50, but they'll take longer to recharge. It's a nice system, I think. So now it's sort of like the original one. Yeah, well, I mean, sunflowers took way less time to recharge in the original.
I mean, yeah, I know. I meant in terms of the cost.
Okay, cool. So the way this used to work is you would get secret levels after beating certain levels in the main story campaign. Here it seems like they just unlock. So now I can complete this difficult challenge to get Cherry Bomb early.
Well,
heads up, it's not actually a difficult challenge. Where are we? What is this?
Yes,
zombie attacks are much tougher than the usual ones, but defeating these massive hordes may rescue powerful and special plants. The way it also used to work is that those plants, you could either buy them with gems or you could do these secret levels for them. Also, I think since this is set in the tutorial, the tiering that I just did doesn't actually impact this specific challenge.
That sucks.
That's just this specific challenge. And also it's not really a big deal.
Don't know about that one. I think it sucks big bazoingas.
Let's link Raven, please.
What? Do you have a problem?
Peashooters, I think, do more damage than they used to in this update, but I don't know if it's an easy mode thing or the update that happened recently for this beta. Because this mod is a beta, it gets updates.
I had a beta once. I named it Mario, and then it died.
Not that kind of beta.
Well, what other kind of betas are there?
Raven, do you remember that thing we were talking about the other day?
What, the thing I was telling you about last night?
No, the like we had this joke the other day of like just imagining Nintendo showing, like, just imagining Nintendo like just doing it, because you remember that thing with Doug Bowser when Doug Bowser took over
yeah,
as the CEO
no,
of Nintendo
yeah, okay.
of America, and like
Yeah.
you know, it was this bizarre, like, almost terrifying thing where every possible fucking joke that could ever be made about that was made within like very quickly. Like every
Not
possible
that
joke.
Bowser.
And so we just had this bit just imagining Nintendo every single time that Doug Bowser shows up in a Nintendo Direct or something, just doing the exact same like cut to like a picture of Bowser, and then like Bowser does a little like reaction, you know, pose, and he's all like, "Woo?" And then it goes like, "Not that Bowser," but it just does it the exact same way every time.
Not that Bowser.
Like every single time, it's just like, and now to hear from CEO of Nintendo of America, Doug Bowser.
Bowser. No, they just say
Not
Bowser.
Like every time, exactly the same, and it just keeps
Say
happening
Bowser.
like that.
It's Bowser, and it's like, I'm Bowser, the CEO of Nintendo.
It was just a weird idea that we had.
To answer the question in chat, which was about the thing, no, I have not seen the Cruella movie. No, I will not see the Cruella movie.
These are brickhead zombies. I think they're tougher than the bucket heads. They're new in this. They just take a lot of hits. That's all.
Cause they're a brick house.
Uh-huh.
You know how it is. Here in the brick house.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be surprised if Gorilla was fine. Like, it's probably fine.
I mean, it's
just like whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fucking film.
she's.
It's like, yeah, you know what they say.
She's hashtag girl boss. Dog killing something. I mean, what I heard is they basically try to justify it by saying that like the skinning puppies is like just a slander against her or something, and she doesn't actually skin puppies, but she really does hate the dogs from 101 Dalmatians. She really does, because they murdered her parents. That's like a canonical thing.
It's really funny.
It's so funny. Like they just knock her.
Dr. Edgar Zambas from Plants vs. Zombies actually just like choked on a fucking seed once, so that's why he hates plants. And also, I don't know, like a person like kicked him in the balls once, so that's why he wants to eat your brains.
Yeah. So if it's the best live action Disney thing, I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I would actually be slightly surprised, because the Jungle Book live action was like at least competent, and the Maleficent movie wasn't terrible either. All of the other ones are like absolute garbage, but like, you know, I would genuinely be surprised if it did better than those two. I haven't seen Lady and the Tramp, so I don't know if that one was. The Beauty and the Beast one was not bad. I think the Beauty and the Beast one was actually okay. That's my hot take. Fuck Lindsay Ellis. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Oh, there you are, little moldies. Please, neighbor, can you help protecting them? Just don't plant on them, and they'll be fine. So you can't. There's new challenge objectives that are in this game like that. You can't plant on these tiles now. Oh yeah, there's also a speed up button, which is fun. Oh,
that's actually a really nice addition. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Was that in the original?
Huh? No,
was that in the original? Okay. You should put the boomer flowers down.
That's actually a good idea.
I only have good ideas, Lexi.
So yeah, the turbo button will actually be a very good idea for like these early levels.
Remember to put the
When it comes to zombies like this guy, it's like I think the game is actively trying to be like, you know, he moves faster, which means you have less real world time to deal with the him trying to steal fun. So you know you got to watch out for that element of it.
Yeah, that's fun. Oh, and yeah, I mean, I just completely forgot that you got the cherry bombs as well. Can you blow up the graves with them?
You actually can, yeah.
Oh shit,
Which is
that's
different
pretty
from the original game. I mean, it's not that
Yeah.
useful, but you can do it.
Yeah, I mean,
in Plants vs Zombies 2 originally, you would just like you were given the cherry bombs initially under the pretense of like using them to blow up gravestones, but it's really not that worth it, especially considering you get grave busters later.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically like, I mean, if anything, I would use it if you, like, for whatever reason, just took too long and the graves, like, activated. But, like, you know, this is easy mode. That's not gonna happen, probably.
Not as much. These, I mean, you know, it'll
obviously happen. Yeah, eventually.
Once you get later on, graves will start just kind of activating.
Let's see what's being said in chat.
Apparently, she never killed dogs in the movie. I did not know this.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like the whole thing about her like skinning puppies was like a slander or something like that, supposedly. IDK had a feel about Lindsay Ellis because one time she made an anime like look bad. I mean, all right, so like, I mean, I did the joke.
Do we really want to get into Lindsay Ellis?
No,
right now?
yeah. I'm just specifically gonna say like I'm not going to like actually give an opinion on it. Like me saying haha fuck Lindsay Ellis is like a joke. I do not know her in real life, and I'm not just going to say opinions on her like actual opinions in an online, you know, thing, because it's like, why would I do that? There's no sense in it. She's a fucking person, and I don't care enough to, like, just randomly say shit.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't paid any attention to Lindsay Ellis really in, like, a while.
Yeah, I mean, there's takes that can be had. I haven't watched
really
her stuff
relevant.
in a long time, so I don't really care. Yeah.
We got snow peas. Snow peas are very good. Snow peas, just like in the original Plants vs Zombies, are incredibly good plants. You basically always want to have snow peas on you.
It's the ice beam from Metroid, the game. You know?
Yes, it's like the ice beam.
It's like the character from Mucha Lucha.
Look at all these exciting little guys that we don't have access to right now. Look at all of them. Speedpod, Peanut, Primal Sunflower, Infernut, Garlic.
Yeah, that's funny. Like scares them away. That's funny.
Well, Garlic's from the original game.
Is it?
Yeah, Garlic was in. It was one of the last plants you got, but it was in the first Plants vs Zombies.
Huh. I don't remember it, but sure.
Yeah. I guess I'll pop on this guy, and there's 3 plants you can get with gems in this version of Eclipse, but none of them are like do anything. Like these 2 are not really supposed to be obtainable at this point, and this is literally just for decoration as a joke. Plants vs Zombies 1 had a plant called a marigold, which made money.
Yeah.
They took it out in Plants vs Zombies 2.
I wonder why.
You can only use them in the Zen Garden, but in this specific update of Eclipse, they reintroduced them, but they don't do anything. They're just there to decorate.
I sure wonder I sure wonder
Yeah, because you could fucking make coin farms with them. So
why they removed the ability to quickly generate money in this game.
yeah,
I wonder
imagine.
why they did that one.
Mentioning what anime? Yeah, something I don't like to talk about. Yeah, anime. Yeah, snow peas are just really good plants, really strong.
Also, yeah, that's valid. You know, snow pea. Snow pea.
Because when they hit zombies, you can see this, it slows them down. And that slows down everything they do, including eating plants and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a really nice support plant to have.
You get the snow peas, and you get the repeaters, and you get the
main trouble is that, like in the first game, there's a plant. There's torchwoods, which are a plant that lights peas on fire to make them do more damage, and you can't really use those two strategies next to each other.
Yeah.
But yeah, snow peas also were nerfed slightly in this game. They cost 200 sun instead of 175, but it's not really much of a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, like in the original Plants vs. Zombies, they would cost 175. There's a few plants like that got nerfed, like puff shrooms, like decompose over time. They
nerf puff shrooms?
Yeah,
which ones are those again?
Those are the tiny little mushrooms. Those things got nerfed because they cost no sun, so they were really easy to just sort of place down. You know,
but the whole thing is that they were really weak and didn't shoot very far, and the charge up time was like long.
No, their charge time is really short in the original. In this game, it's in this game it's also short, but they just slowly decay as well. This guy here is, I believe, called an explorer zombie. He holds a torch, and if he reaches your plants, then he'll just light them on fire, which kills them instantly.
Oh, he'll like do like a chain reaction, or just like, or
no, he'll just kill the plant directly in front of him.
I got it. Does he get multiple uses of that?
Yeah. As long as his torch isn't extinguished. We have snow peas though. That's part of what they do. They extinguish torch guy.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna like light it when he got there or something like that.
No. He's holding a torch. So snow peas pretty much take care of those guys. But you know, it's something to watch out for.
Surprised that grave there hasn't activated yet.
Yeah, I think graves only activate on the last wave. This isn't even the world where graves aren't this isn't even the world where graves are like... Graves are more of a thing later on. In the third area, there's a world in this game where instead of a nighttime level, you go to the dark ages, but it's literally they're literally dark, you see. I'm just gonna pop these guys down while I'm waiting for recharges.
Yeah, they come up pretty fast.
Yeah. Bloomerangs have significantly longer recharge as well, which is another reason why they like run into problems. The main scary thing with those torch zombies, if you don't take care of them, and they're also faster than regular zombies, is that if you don't take care of them, they can also just burn down walnuts and stuff.
Ooh,
you know,
yeah, that sounds...
They just burn any plant.
That sounds annoying, yeah.
And that's why we have these little ice guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, anime. Where's... Oh yeah. Something about anime. Yeah.
Oh no.
Liking media with questionable subject matters. And the worst part was that I never had a good outlet for my feelings on it, so I just had to keep it bottled up. Yeah. I've had stuff that like has been very impactful to me and then just kind of can't really go back to. It's a shame.
Yeah.
Also, what were you gonna say, Raven?
Oh, I was gonna say, did you notice that the lawnmowers got replaced by like little
Yeah,
like
the lawnmowers get a little reskin in every world.
yeah, like
And unlike
I
in
don't
the
know
first
exactly.
game, unlike in the first game, you don't have to like buy them again for some reason.
You have to buy. Oh yeah, that was like a whole thing.
Yeah, in the
wasn't it?
first game, like when you start the pool worlds, like when you do the
Yeah,
pool
yeah,
levels,
yeah,
like you
yeah.
have to buy the pool cleaners if you want to actually use a
Yeah,
lawnmower like all the way across. And then on the roof levels, you just don't have lawnmowers for a couple levels until you can buy roof cleaners.
yeah,
Here,
yeah,
here,
yeah, yeah.
they just get a reskin and you just have them.
Yeah, I remember that being really annoying.
Let's see. Yeah,
It's interesting
we're
how
doing
one
good.
just one column of sunflowers is generating like an absolutely stupid amount of sun. I mean, I guess this is
Yeah,
still just world one.
and also like, you know, I'm not using I mean, these plants are pretty expensive, and also this is a 50. This game has 50 sun drops instead of 25.
That's
So
true,
it's
yeah.
significantly. In the first game, you might have needed 2 columns to get this kind of sun output, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you ever needed it in like World 1 or anything, but like definitely like by mid-late game,
Yeah,
you
you
really
don't.
did need 2 columns.
You would want it usually on pool levels. You could like not have the middle columns filled,
Right, yeah.
or like the middle rows filled, but whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The original source material. Look, we did it. We beat Escaping Explorer. Now we have potato mines.
Potato mine!
These guys are great. They take a while to arm, but when they're armed, they'll just kill like any zombies that come into contact with it.
Boop, boop.
The paradoxes have corrected themselves? Interesting. Haha, remember that? When we said that before? That was funny. I want to know why this character is here. I want to know who she is. What's her goals? What's her ambitions? You know?
She's not crazy. That's her character. You know? You know what it
We can
is to
visit
not be
Crazy
crazy.
Dave's Twiddly Dinkies, which is the shop. We need this one single seed pack to start curing Peashooter properly. Buy it.
Wow, it costs 100 bajillion coins.
This was the thing I was thinking of. You just have to do this to make the tutorial happen so that you can properly actually do the thing. Hard-coded unremovable pinata can only be bought during the store tutorial.
Well, how do you make it through the store tutorial?
That was the store tutorial.
Oh,
And I
so now
just
you
bought
have
it. Yeah.
Now you have it. Well, how come it still showed it there?
Okay, so let's go back to the store. There's stuff, like I said, you can buy these guys. They have the coin and gem stores, but it's just you don't buy them. You just exchange coins for gems and vice versa.
Yeah.
This ratio will be the only option you get. This used to be just a bunch that said 1 gem to 1,000 coins, and then it said from gems to coins, and it will be the only option you get. But I guess they actually changed it so that you could get it at different ratios, or like you know, you could just bulk purchase, I guess.
Yeah.
Hard-coded unremovable pinata, and this is the thing. This only exists so rent option exists. Do not buy.
What?
Yeah. It's just the rent option is so you can rent certain like an extra seed slot on levels if you want. For like 1 level.
I see.
We got costumes. I forgot about these. I don't know if these were in the original version of Reckless that I played. We got lots of fun costumes for our gems. I'm not gonna bother probably, but I can make Potato Mine look like Mine Turtle. That's pretty funny.
It's fucking Shuckle now. Like, what the hell? That's great. Alright, I'm gonna just disappear for a minute. I'm gonna take out laundry. I'll be right back.
Oh god. Sword Art Online. I watched like 3 episodes of Sword Art Online once and I didn't particularly enjoy it. But anyway, yeah. So we have this going on. What am I looking for again? I guess we got the shop tutorial now. Oh yeah. Well, once it loads, I can immediately go back to that, because now that we bought that, we can properly tier Peashooter, which I guess you can just switch tier for Peashooter as much as you want. Neat. So yeah, level 2 Peashooters do more damage. They cost more sun, but they do 40 damage, which that's not as good as it was, but it still is quite good for damage. So yeah, that's that. That's these guys. I'm not in the space apparently to maintain a stream on my own. Here, there's another secret level available to us. We can get that guy. That guy's a really good plant. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the secret level. I hope that everyone's enjoying the stream so far. You should not try too hard. You can treat from these attacks, they prove too difficult. Yeah. This is a thing. I'm getting weird artifacts in the sound. I'm gonna like I'm gonna like wait, maybe if I restart the level, that'll help. The sound sounds weird to me now, and I'm not really sure why. I think it's probably the emulation. Nope, that's really bad. Okay, I'm just gonna like how do I do this? I'm gonna like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to the setup screen for a quick second while I restart the emulator. But let's just take care of that, I guess. Okay. Wasn't sure why that happened. Oops. And okay, the sound was weird there for a second, but I think it's fine now. Haha. God. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's see. At least they didn't do this. Yeah. I think it's important sometimes to be easy on yourself with writing, because a lot of the time, no matter how terrible your writing is, it is significantly better than what many other people are making. And like being, I guess, praised for. I don't really, it sounds weird when I say it like that. It's hard to deal with criticism. I've never really figured it out personally. I'm kind of a mess when it comes to that sort of thing. Anyway, now we should probably be back to being able to play the game. I'm sorry about what happened there. Yeah. God, I wish. I haven't watched. Rise of Skywalker. I really should at some point. It seems like it's really bad, and that excites me on some level. Let's see here. So we got like. I'll take Cabbage Ball. There's a lot of like fresh stuff that's being introduced here that's very scary. It's worth noting. When I do make something I'm proud of, no one even says anything. God, I'm really surprised by how awkward I feel all of a sudden. Let's see. Yeah, and I'll take the cherry bomb just in case. So yeah, this zombie up here, this big guy, they're called Gargantuars, and they're very scary. So I don't know, you have to be on the watch out for those guys. You don't really want to. You don't want to get in trouble with those guys. They're spooky. But for the time being, we just have to set up defenses. The main use of this potato mine here is specifically just when you're building up sun like I am right now, you can just kind of plant it, and then you just have this guy taken care of, and it'll also take a while to take care of him, which kind of extends the early waves of the level. That's mainly what they're there for. I'm getting all like distracted. Like I just realized I was about to go on a fucking tangent about Rise of Skywalker, and then I just didn't. Yeah, I don't know. God, yeah. I can attest to anime fans being the worst. I've seen like I've watched a lot of I've watched a lot of video essays about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And you know, I don't know. It attracts the worst people, really.
Lexi,
Also,
can you
hello,
hear?
Raven.
I've been trying to say stuff for like the past like few minutes. What happened?
Oh, okay. I don't know why that happened.
I was trying to say that the streaming on Discord has stopped.
Oh yeah, I closed the thing. Shit. Okay.
That's okay.
Okay. So yeah, I'm very happy that you're back, Raven. I've been floundering without you.
Oh no.
I don't know what to do without you.
Aww. I'm happy to be back. I mean, it sounded like you were doing fine.
I don't know. I was getting all awkward. Someone made a video saying media affects reality, and people came responding, sure, but it doesn't affect me. I'm smart. You know, honestly, if someone were to show me propaganda, I would simply say no thank you. That's my opinion.
Same. Yeah, there was,
Fucking suck for the rest of you, I guess, but...
It's directed at anime fans. What did you expect? Yeah. See, this reminds me of today, like, just a couple hours ago, there was, I was watching GDQ, and during the Super Metroid run, you know, one of the runners, like, made a joke about, like, I don't remember what exactly it was, but I mean, you know, it was basically just talking about, like, how unions are good, like, on a basic level or something, and the whole chat was just, like, fucking losing it, like, oh, you're lazy if you need a group to fight for your own personal rights. The market will balance itself. And it's like, why do these fucking losers hang out on the GDQ chat? Like, fuck off.
God, yeah, the GDQ chat is so, like, not the place to be, like, a weird reactionary. It's actually kind of bizarre.
I mean, from what I understand, the speedrunning community is just, like, there's a lot of, like, really fucking shitty people in the speedrunning community, like, even though there's also a lot of cool people in the speedrunning community. You know, just depending on the game, there's, like, just weird objectivists and all sorts of nonsense.
Oh yeah,
hiding around.
It always depends on the game too. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
I clicked the wrong guy.
Oh no. Yeah, it depends on the game. It depends on where specifically you're dealing with stuff with the game. Because, I mean, if it's like a big game like Mario 64, there's probably like just a bajillion fucking people playing that game, and unfortunately one of the best Mario 64 players is like some like super dumb fucking like Jordan Peterson liker or something.
Wait, who's that? Jordan Peterson liker?
I don't remember what the name of the runner is, but it's like one of the like top Mario 64 runners. That he just sucks.
Is it hit Mario 64 runner simple flips? Or is it
no. I'm pretty sure simple flips is alright. At least as far as I know.
This guy is this is a Gargantuar, by the way. He's here.
Oh yeah. Love to see him.
Gargantuars have incredibly high health. They can just crush plants if they come into contact with them. And if they get damaged enough, they do that. They throw an imp directly into the back line of your defenses.
Yeah. It sure is a good thing it's
this Gargantuar is already dead.
Is he gonna step on the mine?
Wait, just yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Also, yeah, they have enough health to where if you use an instant kill plant on them, it'll only take out half of their health. So
right, yeah.
And that'll also trigger them to throw the imp into your defenses.
Yeah.
So you know, it's kind of a spook. But we beat it. We got the Snapdragon. These plants are really good, but they're very expensive.
Oh.
It's up to the individual to distinguish reality from fiction. If you say no to propaganda, how will you know what to think? Anime doesn't hate women, and like, okay, I guess. But yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
anime really does have a problem with having with the female characters in anime.
I feel like it's hard to make a blanket statement just because it's like
I mean, it's a very broad genre inherently.
Yeah, like
I mean, it's not even a genre; it's a medium.
You want to say like popular anime and like
there's a lot of popular anime with very bad depictions of women.
Yeah.
The National Plant Organization is suffering from a shortage of plants. You cannot have too many plants on the field this time. Since we built an organization 9 years ago, when you started your zombie bashing quest, so you can never have more than 16 plants in this level.
Whoa.
Which is kind of plenty.
You could say it's plant-y.
Yeah, you could if you wanted to.
Yeah, I could say that.
Do that, and I guess I'll pop this guy off as well. Looks cool.
Yeah, exactly. Anime is like a medium more than
it always feels weird to refer to it as a medium. Like, I understand why it is referred to that way, and it makes sense. It's just always like fucking, you know, fundamentally it is animation. It's just animation with an entirely different cultural context.
Yeah, and like an aesthetic to it and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's the best word for it.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of weird. Yeah, that's an annoying thing too. Like, yeah, you point out like, wow, a lot of popular anime. Yeah, a lot of popular anime.
But what about my favorite anime, Naruto? That one has only good representation of women.
It does really enhance it as well, that it'll be like, not all anime has bad representation of women. Have you ever heard of Kill la Kill? Like, where it's like, okay, you know, I get how you think that is a thing, but like, I don't know about that, man.
Don't know about that take, my dude. Like,
I don't use the
why Avatar The Last Airbender. That's why Avatar The Last Airbender is anime. Yeah. And you heard it here first, folks. I mean, you didn't hear it here first. It's been said before, but Avatar Last Airbender is an anime.
I'm gonna plant the Snapdragon. These guys are great.
deal with it. Is he gonna do a?
Well, he's done now. He only attacks in the 6 tiles in front of him, but it's a very strong attack. Does
Wait, what do you
a
mean
lot of damage, and it's fire damage as well.
Oh, like two spaces in front on the
Yeah.
lanes above and below. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
They're a bit like really strong short-range 3-peaters.
Yeah. You probably have to put them a little further out for them to, like, ever hit anything.
I guess that would make sense.
I mean, it's not like they're bad where they are.
They're mostly
but,
just there for insurance, honestly.
Yeah.
They ensure that if a zombie does get close, then that happens.
Yeah, they just fucking die instantly.
I think they're
it's an idea. The problem is just that now if they, now you just don't really want to build anything in front of them.
Well, I can't. I only have 1 plant left.
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, who cares?
Although, you know, I can dig them up in this one. It's not... There's probably some levels where it wouldn't work like that, but in this one I'm just going to dig up plants to add more firepower.
Yeah, I mean... Your last plant could just be...
These little sandstorms are also a gimmick here. Ambush zombies will show up in sandstorms to just, like, fuck it up. You okay?
Oh, it's probably not coming through Discord. I was
No, I
doing
can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just...
I was doing the rude sandstorm bit.
Seems like the zombies can utilize these sandstorms to get through our defense quickly. My sensor detected any kind of freeze, stun, or knockback will stop the storm prematurely. We still need to be cautious, however. My eyes.
Ah.
There
have never been more than...
Oh, I love that. Anime fans being like, fucking, this is racist. Like, well, if the exact same thing happened in reverse, it would be not racist.
Yeah,
maybe.
It's almost like...
okay.
It's almost like the racism is based on fucking social, like, positioning and shit, and not just, like, saying bad words to people. It's more than that.
You're nailing it.
I'm nailing it?
Yes.
I'm nailing the...
Also, the presence of these snapdragons introduces an annoyance early into the game, which is the conflict between snow peas and just ice enemies and fire, or ice plants and fire plants. You can't use both of them. Because, like, fire plants will thaw ice, like, chilled zombies.
Right.
So, you know, you have to be careful. It's tricky.
It's tricky. Tricky, picky.
This level has a different gimmick on it.
You're also gonna have to fucking put the fucker, like, right there in row 1 to take out the gravestone.
Yes, I will.
That's gonna be fucked up. You gotta do that. Point.
You enjoying yourself?
Point. I'm definitely not on time with it, but it's like, you know.
I do.
I'm glad you understand. Uh-oh, here he goes.
I really need to be using the turbo button more.
You need to do the what button?
The turbo button.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, make it go faster. You can dig up the snow pea to put the last sunflower so that it's symmetrical. No, it's not symmetrical now.
I'll worry about symmetry later.
No, you won't. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna take care of it, and it's gonna be awful. And I'm gonna have to move out of the country, and you're, oh my god. This is I can't handle this. I can't live on this planet anymore. I can't even look at this. I can't even look at the screen to look at this fucking abomination that you've constructed here in front of my own two eyes. Me, who has done nothing but be here and support you. You've repaid me by doing this to me, and there is nothing that can be done to make it not bad now. There's nothing that can be done to make me happy ever again. There's nothing that can be done to save the world from the climate disaster that is happening right here because of the asymmetrical design. That's entirely your fault, and you should feel bad about it.
I'm just letting you go, you know?
Did you just remove a snow pea
and then care of it?
And then put another snow pea there?
You know it bothers me as much as it bothers you, right? Like I'm just taking care of it. I just gotta take care of it.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I wasn't even actually bothered, to be honest.
And we're good. Okay.
I like that I was successfully able to stall through until you actually did it.
Ah, shit. Fuck. Good. I'll just sort of patch that up. And there we go. Good as new.
I can't believe you have done this once again. You have once again ruined everything, and you're not going to be able to fix it in time. You're not going to be able to. There is no conceivable way that you're going to be able to fix this, and it's all your fault. And there will not be any salvation for you at the end of your lifespan when these zombies get into your house and eat your brains because of your bad plant design. And now this big zombie is going to just step over the potato mine because it's not symmetrical, so he can't see it. And
you can't see it? I mean, it's a mine. You're not supposed to be able to see it.
If you can't see it, it must not exist.
I do mention in the thing, I do have the I've actually used the Shinigami Eyes browser extension before. It's pretty good function. I mean, like, you know, usually if someone's a big turf on Twitter, then it'll spot that. So that's neat.
What the fuck is the Shinigami Eyes?
It's a browser extension that basically highlights transphobes' names in red.
Is that like what show is that from?
Light Note, or like Death Note.
Oh yeah, okay.
Remember to try to maximize the usage of all given plants. If you can't do anything effectively at the moment, you might want to save it for later. Wow. What wisdom? What bravery?
They should make an extension that's the Eyes of Death perception with death. It's death, not depth. And from Karanyo Kyokai, which, if I'm to pronounce it not like a moron, would be Garden of Sinners. They should have They should have a browser extension for that. That's my take. Do you agree with my take, Lexi?
Oh yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Wow, hey. You're great, you know? I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that you're always there for me.
We have repeaters now, by the way. They just are like 2 Peashooters, but they're planted in the same spot.
Do they extend the redstone signal?
You know, I wonder what Julia's up to.
Minecraft Gamer 69 here. We're going to talk about redstone repeater.
I don't even... That's such a niche thing as well. It's not even like no one... I'm making a reference to a joke Julia's done like twice on streams on this channel. And like, it was mostly on the streams on the other channel, like...
But those have been uploaded.
On Twitch. I mean, they're on my other YouTube channel, but like, no, I mean...
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's
do you think people are like regularly trawling through those archives, just love like getting up to antics? Like...
Oh, absolutely.
What am I looking at again? Sharon Lester, she made a video using she, her pronouns for Demi Lovato while knowing that they said they're non-binary. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Oh yeah, Demi Lovato's non-binary. That's cool. Also, fuck the transphobe
Sharon
person.
Lester.
Yeah, whoever the hell that was. Sasuke's Sharingan. Yeah.
These are sarcophagus zombies. They have a big sarcophagus that is very, very tough. In order to crack it, like even if you use a cherry bomb on them, it'll only crack the sarcophagus. So you gotta, I don't know, that's their gimmick, I think.
But you haven't even gotten any cherry bombs, so you can't even do that.
Yeah, it's a thing that they do, I guess. Oh shit, the stream's like, okay, the stream's fine. I hope we're not dropping frames.
I don't think
looks
so.
Like we're, yeah. Weirdly enough, the upload speed at this new place is like...
really good.
It's significantly better than at the old place. Oh damn, those set up really nicely too. It didn't even trigger an imp. That's good. Let's see here. I love clicking on plants. Plant go here, plant go here. This guy's here. More walnuts. Walnuts. Go everywhere. Haha. Click on tiles. Let's see. Someone said that non-binary people just choose to be non-binary and said they actually have privilege. Classic stuff. That's got there's a lot of problems there. Like even if that was like true, which is kind of a dubious thing, you know, that wouldn't mean that they had privilege. Kind of a weird thing to say. I mean, privilege isn't just like a factor of like how much you're forced to deal with something, you know? Nice. Let's see. What am I doing? Sorry, I'm just zoning out a little bit. I'm too busy placing plants to think about anything else. I have to put plants on the ground and then I have to click on them. It's very taxing for me personally. Wow, imagine if someone brushing off non-binary people as being delusional. God. Not gonna go there. This game is being very easy right now. I did it! Raven, can you believe that? I beat that epic, exciting level, featuring all sorts of menacing zombie threats, like the Gargantuar and others. Yeah, God, I guess there's nothing I can say to that person other than like, yeah, that's fucked up. That's really awful of someone to like imply that. God. What are you up to, Raven?
I'm typing a long essay on not a long essay, it's like a single sentence that's like just more than a single line. A response about how Jesus was technically not a socialist by merit of like socialism not existing yet, and by merit of like not even like feudalism existing yet, but like in terms of, you know, like the kind of stuff that we would colloquially just like just progressive ideas in general, and giving a shit about the like, you know, the like bottom rung of workers and that sort of thing. Yeah, you know, like you can just say it because fuck people who get mad about it. And
I'm really like my brain's getting all fuzzy. Hey, I don't
oh
know
no,
for something. Ugh, whatever. Anyway, yeah, thing about Jesus and socialism. Never distort reality. You'll pull something. We have to take these plans to win. We have to take these plans to win. That's what they said. The plans are these ones specifically. Two instances of walnut and snow pea, and that's it. Isn't this exciting? I have 2 whole instances of walnut. And also a lot of potato mines for some reason. Also, yeah, that's a really weird and disingenuous idea about like non-binary people being an inherently like Western invention or something. I do want to like note that. I just have very little to say about it.
People from Latin America can be non-binary? Holy shit.
No,
how would
they
I
can't.
ever have known how would I ever have known that one? I mean,
No, they actually can't. Someone on the internet told me that non-binary people are entirely a Western invention.
I mean, it sure would be a shame if I like knew someone who I was very close to, who is literally the love of my life, who was non-binary and also from Latin America. It would be really weird if that happened. You know, like, wouldn't that just be like the weirdest fucking like, such a funny situation to have found yourself in, internet stranger, who says that it's a Western concept because my brain is a fucking rotten potato. Like that's you know, like yeah, it's from woke culture. It's really stupid. It's really stupid because that
languages to include gender neutral. That's not even. Yeah, that's definitely not a thing, right?
So here's my problem with it. Like actually, the people saying that it's like some like fucking invention of the degenerate West or whatever the shit. is just already fucking erasure of actual indigenous cultures that have had, you know, ideas of non-binary genders for longer than dipshit fucking Europeans have like even been here. So like, I don't know, like, you know, it's just kind of like shut the fuck up forever, you know, like I don't, who cares what you have to say, fucking neckbeard ass incel fucker 69. Like, get off of the online and go eat a sandwich, but like one that tastes really bad. Fuck
You okay,
you.
Raven? It feels like you're having trouble here. But yeah, things Raven said are correct. I mean, like, gendered pronouns are not like, it's not like English is the only language that has gendered pronouns in it. It's definitely not. Yeah, no. I mean, it's a weird thing to say. God, I'm really off of it right now. It must be Adderall or something. Then again, no, I took my Adderall like only a few hours ago. God. I guess I turned my AC unit off earlier. Maybe the heat's getting to my head. Whatever. Who cares? Yeah. And yeah, like there are other languages, like I believe it's a thing, right? In Spanish, like, I mean, you know, Spanish has the sort of ungendered third person
they have AS,
like,
which
plural
is
thing. Although, well, no, their third person plural pronouns are gendered, unlike in English. So I guess that's
yeah,
a
no.
thing. But like they also have like ways
Spanish
that they
has...
try to do, like, change that. Some people, because they're
Spanish
non-binary people who speak that language.
Spanish has the word AS, which is the gender neutral plural. It's not used commonly, and it's like not taught in
It would be the
most
most
Spanish
straightforward,
classes.
like it would be the straightforward thing, right? Because usually,
but yeah,
like es is the gender neutral ending for a Spanish word.
It's like it is a like kind of pronoun thing that like people are aware of, or at least, you know, some people are aware of. You just say AS.
The way they would teach it in Spanish class that I took was specifically, and it's my understanding that that's the way that the language normally works. Is that the that a group of people, if there's one like man in the group, then it is, you use ellos for it, and otherwise if it's all women it's as, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's weird. But Irish is weird. It has like grammatical gender sort of, but not really. It has like there's no gender neutral it for one thing, but you know, typically people just use a, which is like also means like him. But depending on context and everything, like you can delineate it. There's not that much of it. Just like there's no specific pronoun for there's no specific pronoun for God, what is my head on right now? There's no specific pronoun like for it, for inanimate objects. You use the normal pronouns for that. Anyway, hey, on Plants vs. Zombies, on the topic of Plants vs. Zombies here, this is a level that we're going to play here. This level is difficult. Fun fact.
Yeah, also, all I'm gonna say about the not grammatically correct, those people, they're just wrong. They're just wrong, and also the idea that language only has one grammatically correct way is also just racist. So
yeah, I mean, obviously, it's just language evolves, language is deterministic, etc. It's the whole thing.
It's literally something that the SAT fucking tricked people into believing. The idea that there's never been a singular they is just not true, like objectively. Like it's yeah.
Yeah, anyway, So, okay, here's the epic trick with this level.
Oh, is it walnut bowling? No, it's not.
No, yellow and black paint means that the plants on those tiles are endangered. Basically, if a zombie eats it, then you lose.
Oh no.
The way that this level works is that almost all the zombies will appear like in a sandstorm and pop to the other side of this wall. Although some of them will not, and you have to be watching out for that.
Yeah, because otherwise they'll get fucking bleh.
And let's see, potato mines will pop. This iceberg lettuce is also a very good plant for this introduction in this game. This one's really cool. It basically just you remember the ice shroom in Plants vs. Zombies 1, Raven? The one that freezes all the zombies on the screen?
Oh, yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, basically, this just applies ice shroom to one zombie for free. Oh shit, I fucked it up. You're not really supposed to do that. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, this thing costs 0 sun, and it applies an ice shroom effect to one zombie. It just freezes it in place for a little while, giving you time to, like, you know, work through it. So one thing you can do on this level also is to put your sunflowers all the way over here, because zombies aren't actually going to come over there very often.
Oh. I don't know if it's sandstorm.
Please do not do that every time.
I mean, I haven't done it every time so far, so clearly I'm not going to.
It's you know, just putting out a preemptive warning.
Yeah. PK Sandstorm.
Incidentally, the iceberg lettuce and the potato mine make a great combo, because you can freeze a zombie in place and then put a potato mine right under it.
And
the iceberg lettuce gives it enough time for the potato mine to, like, prep.
Sucks that you can't, like, put a second walnut there, like, in front of the...
I mean, you can.
Oh, you just didn't take them? Oh yeah, because they already... You already have, like, a solid line of defense.
I actually forgot, I think...
Oh shit, there's one up there, there's one up there, there's one up there.
I think I need to avoid using bloomerangs on this level. Fun fact, because this level, like... if you use bloomerangs, they'll, like, stun zombies more.
Oh shit. This is gonna be close. Uh-oh. Need more firepower. Repeater. You put it in the wrong lane!
I didn't put it in the wrong lane. I don't know if they fixed the glitch, like, but yeah, there was a thing on this level where since bloomerangs will stun zombies out of sandstorms, then they would sort of they would, like, keep zombies over here instead of, like, letting them come past the walnuts where they're supposed to go.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But yeah, these iceberg lettuce also recharges pretty quickly, to the point that you can pretty much stall one zombie indefinitely, no matter how strong it is.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Oh no! Oh no, he's not gonna get got.
This is just annoying.
Yeah.
This will be fine, we got this.
Whoa! Hit him. Yeah.
Oh, of course, now you can fucking show up just in time. Ha ha.
Fuck off.
Yeah, this is probably the first level in this mod that I think is very, like, genuinely quite difficult. And it also goes on for a while. It's just, yeah, you can easily have zombies just slip in, and then it's like, oh, fuck, you know?
Oh no, there's like 2 of them.
There's like one guy who just trying to come in, sneak in, trying to get me. Thinks he gets me.
He'll never get me. You.
He doesn't know shit.
That's my opinion. Anything. Doesn't know right from but.
If you, let's see. God, I'm having trouble looking at the chat because this is the kind of game that demands you kind of just stare at it constantly.
I can look at it for you.
Thank you for performing this service.
God, imagine comedian James Acaster made a joke about this. If you look up the word men, if never heard James Acaster, you'll see. I'm too lazy to look it up. What's the word that never gets said? Is it the he or she? Is that the word? Is that the word that never gets said? Cause like. Ideology. Yeah, I don't stand for the gender ideology, but like, you should use they them pronoun. No, it's like, fuck you, just use them. Just use them. You don't gotta say it's
Wait, what about the gender ideology? I mean, that seems pretty scary.
I mean, fuck the anti-gender ideology, if you know what I mean, and I don't mean.
You don't?
I don't.
You don't?
I never did.
Yeah, see, those Bloomerangs knocked that guy a little back, so he was attacking this walnut instead of, like...
Oh no.
It was actually kind of an issue there. But yeah, now that we have iceberg lettuce, we have the solution to Gargantuars.
Yeah.
They just pop it there, and then they'll just stand there, and then by the time they start moving again, I can just pop it down again. It's even better once you get kernel pulse, and you can just also constantly stun them. I got stuck on this level a lot in the past when I played this game.
All chairs are women. I mean, that's just
no, this is okay. This was a bad idea. This was a very spooky.
Oh
idea.
no! Oh no!
Okay, good.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think those guys were supposed to be over there.
Yeah.
Whatever. We did it. We won.
Yeah. I think
my gender ideology is that we assign genders to inanimate objects. All chairs are women and have their own social roles too. Not even in the gendered language kind of way where it's just gendered for no reasons. Just we did it. We killed the mummies. That's a wrap. I've been waiting to use that joke since we got here.
According to my
work, let's move.
According to my gauzes.
So now we're time traveling. Where are we gonna end up now? Oh boy, I'm so excited.
You take a step to the left.
We made it to the jungle.
Welcome
records
to the
indicates that this is the
jungle.
fabled lost city. I can't believe we found the lost city. Where else would I found my lost pan except in a lost city? Your continued fixation defines all logic or reason, user Dave.
Ha 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 ha.
It's very funny and epic. I'm losing my mind over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made it to the lost city.
The lost city of...
It's exactly of that, and I'm really happy that you said that.
Yeah, you're welcome. Only the smartest things have ever come from my mouth.
I'm gonna like... We're just gonna have those guys here, and then I'll have like... cabbage pults maybe? Bloomerangs. Posts, we'll do posts. Walnuts, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that.
I'm going to turn into the Joker.
What's up?
Sorry, I was just trying to do a Picross puzzle, and the Super Nintendo thing was like, we're gonna check and see if the software can be played.
You're really going for this one, Jesus.
And you can't connect to the internet.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, I'm fine.
That's neat.
Well,
The thing they
fuck
said.
those.
Wait.
Oh,
I don't actually know which one. What this is. Let's see. Yeah, you have to make sure you gender everything correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's an annoying element of a lot of languages. That's my opinion of it. Are you gonna be alright, Raven? You sound like you're very stressed and upset.
I'm not stressed or upset. I'm just a little sleepy. It's one of those.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
We're progressing, Raven. Aren't you happy that we're progressing?
I'm happy that we're regressing. You get it?
Yeah, these are parachute zombies. I don't think that they do anything right now, but this has some of that like roof energy where parachute zombies can like show up and like try to eat your plants from the sky when there's like ambush waves and stuff. If someone's gender fluid, they get a free pass to use every version of the word.
What was that?
Something about if someone's gender fluid, they get a free pass to use every version of the word.
Oh, yeah.
God. You're really in it too, aren't you?
Yeah, my Adderall's like
not...
wearing off.
See, it's not my Adderall. I don't know why I'm in such a like funk right now.
Oh, I mean, it definitely is mine. I hadn't taken it in a bit. Oh, I remember now. I remember what I was gonna do. I was like trying to think of what I wanted, what I was gonna do.
Gender languages or whatever. I just get angry when people argue that non-binary people don't exist outside of America. Yeah. Well, I mean, the important thing is that nothing should ever adapt or change in any way. I think that's important to note. Oh, fuck. We got Bonk Choi. We finally have Bonk Choi, Raven.
Is that who the person? It's her. It's the one and only. It's
Minecraft Gamer 69 here.
Oh, hi Julia.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. I set you up for it, and you almost didn't do it.
Sorry.
No,
I
it's
didn't
fine.
realize you were talking to me at first.
Yeah. I was talking
I didn't
to you.
even
I'm
know
always
you were gonna
talking
be
to
here,
you.
Julia. Hello.
Is that okay? I asked
It's
in
fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to say anything
I
to
asked in
Lexi,
the
but I
stream
figured.
chat before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I-
haven't
I-
been paying attention to
yeah.
that.
I figured you wouldn't, but like since Raven responded, I figured you knew. Sorry.
Julia, have you ever played the hit video game Plants vs. Zombies?
I have not, Lexi.
Uh-huh. Plants vs. Zombies is a video game produced in insert year here by PopCap Entertainment Studios. This is a mod of Plants vs. Zombies 2, which was a bad microtransaction-packed game in the past. But this changes it a lot to like make it more functional.
To make it like
That's
not
good.
bad.
So
This
this
is
is basically
Zen
this is the Mario Party 5 Plus of Plants vs Zombies 2.
Yeah, it's sort of one of those.
This is-
It's
Oh.
an improvement.
significantly-
It's an improvement mod. It's not like a content mod.
Yeah, I think
It's got
so.
it's got no. It's
Yeah, I think
all
it
the
does have
levels are
content.
all of the levels are like designs.
Oh, like
They're
for
designed.
this. They're
Yes.
like made for
They're
this.
proper,
Gotcha.
like they're made for this. These aren't the levels from the original game, actually.
Who's this fucker?
I don't know. This is just the loading screen. I have no fucking idea who.
What the hell
That's-
is going on here? Why are they like placing humans on the ground?
That's
don't
my
know.
wife.
So, Julia, for context, Plants vs. Zombies is a tower defense game where you place plants and then they shoot zombies. This was a sequel to it where they did the same joke that Crash 4 did, and it's a time travel game. And it was really weird that they did that joke because I don't think it came out like that long after the first one, but like whatever.
It's about time.
Either way, yeah, time travel. We just got through ancient
Okay.
Egypt. Now we're in the lost city.
Wait, I thought this was about like planting plants that they would fight
Yeah.
zombies.
Yeah.
It is. The first
So
game
why do
was
you
just
go-
defending
why-
your house. There's time travel in this because of reasons. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We're in the lost city and we just
Sure.
unlocked Bonk Choy, which is a melee plant that hits zombies up close but very rapidly.
This is a weird loading screen.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
This is Crazy Dave. He's crazy. This
Yeah.
is Penny, a time machine.
He's not crazy.
The chance of that statement being
Okay.
true is statistically irrelevant. I believe it to be a new form of zombie threat. She's just
Oh, you
talking
can
about
tell
the guys
that
that
you
would
can
parachude
tell that they're a
zombies.
robot because they use like the Pokemon Gen 1 font.
Yeah.
Raven, I mentioned earlier that some zombies are immune to lob shot plants. That's this one here with the umbrella. She's got a little umbrella, so she can't get hit by a cabbage pulse.
Hmm.
Oh, hey,
mean, I
that
don't-
mushroom.
I don't want to
I've
hit
seen that
her.
mushroom
She's in a nice sundress.
I have never watched Crimson Peak, to answer the question in the chat. Let's see. So, what am I going to do this level?
Sunflower is valid.
I like the sunflower a lot. Sunflower
It
is
reminds
great.
me of the lesbian sunflowers from Mario Sunshine.
Hmm.
True.
Oh yeah, those. Yeah, those are really good. Let's see. There's. I guess I could show off. Yeah. This tiered up pea shooter. That might be fun. In fact, I'll just put it at tier 3. Let's really go for it. Okay. And then we'll have some fucking potato mine iceberg lettuce. Cool. Let's do this.
Oh, I got it. Iceberg lettuce, because it's like fucking.
They're all puns. We got
Yeah.
pea shooters.
Iceberg lettuce.
This is a snow pea.
Oh, I
was
get
bok
it.
choy,
Pea
iceberg
shooter.
lettuce, potato mine.
It's
I
I
that's
don't
not-
really
that
get
one's
the
not really-
potato mine.
It's not anything.
Yeah, okay.
that one's just not anything. Yeah.
So there are zombies
It's
in you.
'cause you plant
It's the
potatoes.
tower defense situation, right? Basically.
Yes, it's just a tower
Yeah.
defense game. You have multiple lanes. It doesn't work like your average tower defense, but it's got this set up. Pea
Mhm.
shooters were not valid and not based before, so I unfortunately need to cancel you. I did. Well, pea shooters on their own are just kind of. I mean, they're the most basic attacking plant. They don't really do anything interesting. There's just kind
They
of
shoot,
always
I
better
assume.
options. They just shoot peas.
Right. Why do you have this fucker then? Why use
Well,
them?
I tiered him up. He's gonna be real high damage now.
He's at a higher tier. I understand. Okay.
The bonk choy here, whenever a zombie gets close, goes like that. and I really
Yeah,
like
he
Bok Choy for that trait.
Can he hit people in other lanes, or just like? in
No,
his
no,
own?
just in the first lane, or just in the lane that he's in.
Uh-huh.
It was nice knowing you. I'm being canceled for saying that Peashooters aren't valid.
Mm-hmm. You know,
They're
that's
pretty
fair,
cringe if you think about it.
Are they cringe, Raven? Do you really believe that? Or are you
Yeah,
just
they're
trying
pretty
to hide?
cringe.
Are you just trying to hide the truth from me?
I'm not hiding the truth from you. I'm an open book. I only ever tell you the truth.
Why are you saying that in such a way as to suggest that you never tell me the truth under any circumstances?
What do you mean? What kind of a fucking question is that? I'm a good girl. I don't lies.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. My Peashooter gender levels are skyrocketing, though. Someone likes the Peashooters. I think getting the Peashooters are valid, honestly.
Yeah.
Do these pea shooters, like the ice ones, do they cause like a slowness effect or something?
Yes,
Yes.
They cause chilling.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell
used-
because
They
they've
can
got
be
like
used
the
with
blue.
various fire plants.
Really. Gotcha.
Look at that guy, he shoots a real good projectile now, and not just a pea.
Ooh.
And it just tears through zombies. That projectile does like a lot of damage. Like, I think 80. I think it actually might do the same damage as a cabbage pole, just twice as fast. But that's not true. That's definitely not true, actually. It's probably more
So
than
is
that.
sunlight like the currency that you have to use here in order to
Yes.
like produce?
You have sun and
like,
then you spend
more
it on plants. It's your
Yeah,
like
okay.
energy meter or whatever, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Sunflowers just generate sun.
I have like, you know, like a degree of understanding of this game just because like, you know, I hear other people talk about it and stuff, right? Like it's like
Yeah, like it exists.
be real
It has-
popular when I was in middle school and so forth. And probably now too, but like it definitely was when I was in middle school.
My gender is updated autopsy report. I don't understand.
It from Phoenix, right, Lexi?
Oh, okay. I don't usually.
Oh yeah.
I don't like
Yeah, it's a
I mean,
know much about
I mean-
phoenixes.
I mean,
birds,
don't
right?
you get it? Don't you get it? Like updated autopsy report. How the fuck do you update an autopsy report? Like you can only fucking cut the cadaver up like once. Like how do you do that more than once?
Well, obviously you do it. I mean, obviously you just double check. Like that's not complicated. That's easy.
And also, it happened in the middle of a fucking trial. The joke is that, like, it's the most fucking kangaroo court-ass shit to just be like, the autopsy was updated in the middle of the trial, and we're not gonna give you more time. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know much about phoenixes. I'm not a big like mythology person. These guys
about
are
Ho-Oh?
trying to attack me.
What
That's what
about
happened.
Ho-Oh, Lexi?
What?
Ho-Oh, the Pokemon.
What?
It's a phoenix.
What's a Pokemon?
You
That's
know.
fair.
That's fair. You're so right.
Wait, why do I think I missed this? Why are Peashooters fucking 500?
Because I tiered it up to tier 3. So they're really strong, but they cost 500 sun.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I see.
I think they give you Bok Choy at this point, specifically so that you can like have them, you know, in your defenses protecting your other plants, because they can also punch behind them.
If the
Nice
plants,
element.
if the zombies get to the plants, do they hurt the plants in some way?
Yeah,
They try to eat them.
Okay.
And if they get to the end of the lawn, then, you know, you lose. If a zombie gets through your
Yeah,
defenses to
yeah.
here, you lose. But you have these, well, normally they're lawnmowers, but, you know, they get like a
What are
thematic
these?
change. They're
What are the
normally
lawnmowers? Like, yeah, like how do they work?
They just kill all the zombies in a lane to give you space to, like, fix up the defenses in that lane and try to survive a little longer.
Oh, okay. So it's like a sort of like last resort option.
Yeah. You get extra money at the end of a level if you don't use them.
Gotcha.
But they're like, and if you've already used a lawnmower in a certain lane and a zombie gets through, then you lose. The zombie eats your brains. Our shovel's spoons.
Does the zombie
A shovel is basically a spoon. I can see it.
That's not how the song goes, Raven.
'Cause the zombies eat your brains.
It's not how the song goes at all.
Lots of zombies eat your brains.
It isn't how it goes.
The zombies eat your brains.
I'm gonna see if I can get torchwood.
Let's
It
not
is
use
important to
torch.
note, though, our torchwood lights peas on fire and makes them stronger. It's a very good plant.
Sounds pretty pog.
It is.
It's pretty bad.
But I think we need to, take more of a stance on this. Are markers pens?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think markers are pens.
What makes something a marker and something a pen?
Raven,
I think a marker. Okay, here's my answer. I think a marker is not used primarily for writing. It's used more for marking up pages, shit, like underlining, highlighting, etc.
Raven, you're asking you can't actually attempt to use
And drawing as well.
you can't actually attempt to define our terms before having a obnoxious semantic argument about what things are in what categories.
But that's how you would rationally solve it. What do you mean?
Although
Yeah,
drawing,
but
I think
we're not trying to rationally solve it. We're trying to get an entirely pointless internet fights about what certain words mean, without defining them.
But how will I be able to tell my friends about how cool and based I am if I don't just do the actual logical thing?
I mean, the thing is, it's not merely internet fights. I mean, one of the questions I am required to ask anybody when I'm hanging out with them is, are buses cars?
Yes?
Yeah, you see, I agree. But some foolish individuals would claim that buses are not cars.
What the fuck?
I'm just some people.
It's canonically a car.
Yeah, I agree.
Canonically,
It's canon.
uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. It's part of the canon that they are cars, but
Didn't you see the movie Cars? How the fucking tour
you're right.
bus of Lightning McQueen was a car?
Although I'm pretty sure that there were also in that
Lexi,
movie there
look
were
out!
Helicopters and shit. And I don't think that helicopters are cars. So it does.
I think
get tricky.
helicopters are definitely cars. I don't know. How do you know they're not
Really?
cars?
Well, I wouldn't really regard them as cars. I mean, they fly. They've got propellers. They don't primarily move on the ground.
No, I'm just.
That's fair. That's fair.
What's gay or not on the basis of physical traits and behavior? That sounds like some real cisgender behavior right there.
Yeah.
Some real cishet behavior. Some real cishet female and or male. Because and that is the only case in which he or she works, because if it was not he or she, then they would automatically not be cisgender.
Oh, look at Pyramid Zombie Hacker.
It's a
over
pyramid
here.
head.
It's Pyramid Head, you get it? Just like Silent
Like
Bill.
Pets Cop.
Just like Pets Cop.
There was a pyramid head in Pets.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
going to assume.
Yeah. Fuckers call Paul the appearance of Paul in Pets Cop.
Yeah.
12?
Yeah,
Pyramid
don't you remember?
Head.
That's how Paul looks to people who are not playing Paul.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you
yeah,
people
that.
the other players, it's how Paul
Oh,
looks.
God,
He's got a red
let's
pyramid.
just not get into it though. Let's just not get into it though.
Pets Cop's the best. I
No,
love it a
I
lot.
agree with you. I like Pets Cop. I'm a fan of Pets Cop. It's just let's just not get into it though. Let's just not get into it though.
Or like Pets Coke.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't.
No, it's fine. I'm not actually
Fine.
upset. To be clear,
Okay.
Oh, god damn it.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Wait, what
look
are
at
the iceberg lettuces doing? If they're free, why do you not use them more?
that. I probably could stand to use them more. Iceberg lettuce,
Freeze, yeah.
it stops zombies in their tracks. Like that.
Ah, wow.
Yes.
This seems like a tough level.
It is
And
a
they're
tough
just
level.
kind of
It's a
coming in
spooky
there.
thing.
Well,
I need to...
These plants are. I don't know if these plants are going to be able to overcome the zombies this time.
I like women because they like smooth skin. Well, I mean,
Oh,
I like women with smooth skin, but I hate to break it to you to those people, but there are some twinks with real fucking smooth skin. You
Anyone
know,
can have
like
smooth skin. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you gotta think more about it. Also, my audio is fucking up again, so we're just gonna have to restart my emulator again.
It doesn't sound. It doesn't sound. Oh, you mean the audio in the game? Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Wait, what kind of emulator is that?
Android.
Android emulator, yeah.
Wow.
Now we gotta watch the advertisement for Guardians of Claudia, 50 free summons within your first 7 days.
Is that fucking Saber? Was that fucking Saber? Was that
Wait.
just...
What?
I don't
Is
know.
something?
Is something? Okay, cool. Now I can't hear anyone else. They're saying things, but I can't hear them. We're going live. We're gonna figure out why my headphones have stopped working for no apparent reason.
Stream on Discord again.
Oh, there we go.
Shit.
No.
Hello.
I fixed it.
You can hear us
Hi?
now?
Can you hear?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you now.
That's so
Yeah.
poggers.
A lot
Almost no men have a base.
of the things people will note about is be like, ah, yes, this, this is the trait of women, is also just, yeah, like men not understanding hygiene.
I mean, estrogen does genuinely make your skin smoother.
Oh, it
but, like,
does, but also
yeah.
like just basically,
Yeah.
having a skincare routine would probably help too. Although I don't have a skincare routine, so I can't really talk. I mean, it's more like a,
It's estrogen, that's
doing
skincare.
certain
Yeah,
things.
imagine having a skincare regime. I don't
It's
have a
called
fucking.
being transgender and hot.
Anyway,
Yeah, heck
the
yeah.
I was a fool. I should have gotten Kernel Fool before I even tried that, but I was a fool. I also need to like, I think I might tier switch this guy. Iceberg lettuce costs money when you tier switch it, but it
That's not
What
money,
does this do
that's
again?
sun.
single minus tile, single tile to. Oh yeah. Iceberg lettuce right now only freezes one single zombie. But if I upgrade it, it'll be able to freeze groups of zombies, all of the zombies next to each other, which makes it way stronger at the cost of 25 sun and
Which, I mean...
a little slower recharge. Like starting recharge, so I think the regular recharge is unaffected. It's pretty good.
What the fuck is this loading screen?
I don't
It doesn't
know.
seem like it has
think
anything
so.
to do with the game thematically. Is this added in the mod, or is it like?
Yeah.
It's a mod
Are
loading
there-
screen,
It's a
yeah.
mod.
It's.
Okay.
I think this character
Such
might
a
be
weird
placing
loading
the
screen.
zombies. This will be the first last stand. There will be more
Oh.
lasts to come.
Oh, so that fucker was like behind everything. Actually, they were fucking.
Yeah,
They're
that's
the one
secret.
putting the zombies in there.
Yeah, cis women aren't immune to getting rough and tough skin. That is true. Perhaps it's first.
Yeah.
Is that a joke? That's funny. So Last Stand was a game mode in Plants vs Zombies 1. This puts it in some adventure levels. And this basically, the way Last Stand works is that you get a sun budget, which in this case is 2,000 sun, and then you can just plant plants. Like you can just go ahead and plant plants, and then you just have to kind of wait it out, see if your defense worked. Essentially, you just basically you're not allowed to use sunflowers. You just start with your whole sun budget at the beginning.
What do those zombies want?
Your brains.
Your
Okay, fair enough.
brain.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
They're really into your brains.
Where did they come from?
The cemetery.
I shouldn't have done that tier switch just right now when 0 sun plant would have actually probably been kind of useful.
Yeah,
Oops. Anyway.
that's okay.
Maybe I don't even need to bother with those.
What does the double sunflower do?
We don't have access to that yet, but the twin sunflower just lets you plant 2 sunflowers in one tile, essentially.
Gotcha. Same with these like multiple pea shooters.
They all have their own fun gimmicks. Split peas can
Oh
shoot
yeah, I
peas
see the split pea
backwards.
has mom's eye. Yeah.
3-peaters shoot peas in multiple lanes. There's lots of antics.
Yeah.
Let's
Got
see.
inner eye.
Where's... What am I doing? I'm gonna like... I don't know why it wants me to pick out all these plants. I can't fucking use this many plants, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Cabbage pulse. There's like...
Are the plants actually sentient? Do they feel pain when they die?
Yeah, they're all sentient. That is actually
Yeah.
like canonically the case. They're all sentient.
Fucked up.
Every single one of them. I'm just gonna pop these guys on. Fuck it.
They all scream.
Okay, so yeah. This is how it works. You
Yeah, you
can just
get an
pop down your
army
plants
of
right as you
fuckers.
start. I think I'm just gonna do...
Wouldn't it
this
make sense to put
strategy.
the bok choys like further forward? Like I don't really know this game that well, but just like further forward so that they can take care of fuckers before they get into a dangerous range.
Maybe. But also just not having zombies run into your defenses that often is like probably good. You know, the walnuts won't get too much damage on them.
Can the shooters shoot through allies? Yeah, they can.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Otherwise,
What do the
that would be
walnuts
a
do?
problem. They
Walnuts
just
are
stand there and they take a long time to eat.
Yeah, they're just defensive plants.
Gotcha. They're just tanky hackers.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Yeah, and the whole thing is that the kung fu plants can like punch through them and shit as soon as
Yeah.
the zombies start eating them.
I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
So you kind of get
It's a
into this sort of
synergy.
situation where these guys are we sort of got a human shield,
Mhm.
except the shield is a walnut, but the walnut's
And
also
also
a
they're-
person.
And they're also
So-
all sentient.
Yeah.
Like you can even see them like in the original Plants vs Zombies. They
Yeah,
just
they're
have
looking
the one
around,
expression, but in this they will like kind of look around and just be like, "Yay, I'm helping."
Yeah, but like they're gonna get eaten. Like they're there to get eaten. Like isn't that
Yeah.
fucked up? Honestly, like
It is. These guys
you're putting
have
them there so that
dragonflies.
they can get eaten.
They're sort of like, well, they're not quite like balloon zombies in the first game because they can get hit by attacks and stuff, but you know, they move pretty fast and they can just kind of move over plants.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
The bok choy can just kind of immediately take out their dragonflies, and also kernel bolts can take them out. I don't know if cabbage bolts can. I haven't really checked. Women have no muscles. That is true, and men don't have curves on their bodies. Also, is important to note.
Yeah, but never before has happened.
It's really fucked up, honestly.
Blue Street.
I like how they implemented the bride from Terraria in this game.
Mm-hmm. That is what they did. You're so right.
Fast for the naked
Okay, this is awkward.
What's the deal with the archaeologist fuckers?
They're trying to burn my plants.
Gotcha.
He can really move. He's got an attitude.
Okay, this is a problem. I may have been a bit foolish with my decisions and my strategies.
I think you should have put the bonk fuckers further forward.
That wouldn't have helped
I
at all.
honestly, truly believe.
That really wouldn't have helped in the slightest.
But would have let them punch earlier.
The real problem
And
is
let
that I
them-
don't have piercing.
Oh,
If they were
yeah.
farther forward, they would have just gotten killed by those torches.
It is important. It is important to have piercing, you know?
Yeah, I
gotta
can't shoot.
get
'Cause
your-
basically, a
you
bunch
know.
of torch guys can come in behind these zombies, and then I can't hit them for a while. I could have used Bloomerangs to deal with that, but I didn't.
Yeah, I mean,
Bloomerang
Gotta get
13
your
is very
dead
limited.
onion, Cupid's arrow, Sagittarius, etc. You know, one of those.
Yeah,
The problem
those-
is-
Gives you the shit you need.
the problem is just basically that most of your DPS only really comes in like when they get really close. But I mean, it worked. I mean,
it'll
I
probably
think
work. Like, I'll probably still survive, especially because I have lawnmowers.
Yeah.
It's just maybe a bit of a sloppy way to play the level.
Yeah. I mean,
How can you tell like how you know how close you are to winning?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
there's
this,
like a little bar at the
That's
top.
this bar up
Oh.
here.
Wait, so when it
When
What do
reaches
you
the end,
want?
when it reaches the end, then that means that the oh god. When it reaches the end there, that means that the no, don't do it. Don't, god damn it. Oh, that's not good.
Oh no.
I might actually have to restart the level. That Sophie isn't gonna fight off these guys.
No. Well, I mean, the
so-
lawnmower will get him.
No, yeah,
Oh.
but then there were more zombies. But, you know,
It's the
if all the
final wave,
zombies
though.
come in right now, then I'm
Yeah.
okay.
Wait, will the lawnmowers get the dragonflies though?
Yeah.
Hey
Lawnmowers take
Lexi,
care
that
of
guy
literally
in like
every
the
zombie.
second bottom right. Okay, yeah, you got it handled. Alright.
You got him. You did it.
Body
Yeah,
is vulnerable, yeah. Well, everyone knows
Yeah,
that
it's
there are
fine.
exactly two types of bodies in the world. And that's
Mhm.
it. That's all that my brain can muster to joke on the topic. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm not managing more.
Yeah.
I like the little mustaches these zombies have. They're all like they're all explorers.
Yeah.
They're all. I'm choosing to imagine
They're
that they're
colonial,
they're
yes.
colonists.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're imperialists.
It's fucked up of them.
Okay.
So
now we
you
got-
unlocked Corn Man?
got
You unlocked
plan.
Corn Man?
Yeah, we got the kernel bolt. So that's opposed to the cabbage bolt. The
Corn
kernel
Man.
bolt is sort of
Kernel
like the kernel bolt is sort of like the snow pea equivalent for cabbage bolts, but they're different. Zombies from the past and future may appear before or after their initial appearances. I'm crazy. That's his catchphrase.
Yeah.
So what
What's
kernel
the
bolts
thing with
do is
him?
normally
What's
they
the-
shoot pretty weak projectiles, corn kernels, but sometimes they'll shoot butter at zombies, and if the butter hits a zombie, then it just stuns them. They just get stuck standing exactly where they were for a little while.
Why do they shoot butter? Butter
Because
is not
corn.
actually a part of
You
corn.
put butter on corn cob.
Yes,
Oh yeah,
it
you
is.
do, but like you do, but like
You put butter on corn cob, Julia. I can't
You
explain
put butter
this
on
to you.
corn
you
cob.
put butter on a lot of things. Is the thing.
Men
It's
don't
like-
have thighs. This is well established, by the way. Just it's really important to understand
Yeah.
that men do not have thighs, ever.
Why are the mushrooms not allowed? They're not just
Well, we
locked. They've
can't-
got like a fucking.
Well, we don't have them yet, but also because these two plants in particular can't be used on daytime levels.
Gotcha. Just because they are nocturnal creatures.
One thing that's nice about this relative to the first Plants vs. Zombies is that in the first Plants vs. Zombies game, any plant that was a mushroom could not be used on daytime levels without using a specific plant that wakes it up. In this case, in this game, it's only true for these two plants in particular. Other mushroom plants are fine. You can use fume shrooms and spore shrooms and stuff on other levels.
Oh, spore shroom from Hollow Knight. Holy shit.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. I can't switch to it, but yeah, kernel pults are great, and also you can combine kernel pults with snow peas, and then you have two different sources of slowing. And unlike with snow peas, you can just have multiple rows, like columns of kernel pults, and that'll basically increase the chances that any given zombie is hit with the butter.
These sunflowers are so
I
good.
dropped these too. And kernel pult is also a slowing thing that can be used with fire plants, which is another fun benefit.
What are the cherries about?
It's a bomb. It's a cherry bomb.
I get it.
Yeah, you see, they're like cherry bombs. Have you ever heard of those? Have you ever heard of those?
Yeah.
Have you ever fucking heard of those?
It's a type of illegal firework. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Daddy. Hello, Mom.
You okay?
Cherry bomb.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
You
fine.
sound like
It's a
you're
song.
having. You sound like you're
Song.
having problems, Raven.
It's a song, Lexi.
Is this your first
It's-
time playing this one?
No, I've played through a few worlds of this before.
Gotcha. What incentivized you to play it today?
On the stream, I couldn't think of anything else to play.
Fair
So I
enough.
thought, hey, I could play Plants
So,
vs. Zombies 2 Eklice with 10 worlds already in the game with 3 different parts featuring the critically acclaimed
Heaven's Word
games.
expansion.
Yeah, no, actually, it just has Heaven's Word in it. This game just has the Heaven's Word expansion in it. Easy to forget that. I like the song, but the comments on the music video are like FBI open up worthy. In reference to Cherry Bomb.
Oh man.
Yeah. I can imagine it in my head.
So wait, do these fuckers like throw? They throw like directly onto like the closest enemy. Like they don't really care about like stuff being between them or whatever.
Yeah, and that's also an element of it where sometimes there will be these gravestones that show up as balls, and Colonel Bolts can just fling right over those. Like
Gotcha,
Bolts.
yeah.
They have the same attributes, but like they're also those Parasol zombies in this level are completely immune to their shots. So that's it's a sort of Peashooters.
It's a bit of a trade-off.
Peashooters and lobbed plants have their back and forths. It's usually good to have some of both, depending on like where you are. Also, yeah, the butter can take down these guys' dragonflies for some reason. It just kind of kills them. But only the butter.
I mean, like, butterflies are well known, or excuse me, dragonflies are well known to be weak to butter.
That is
It's like, it's just a basic part of the type chart, you know?
It would be one thing if
you're playing a game like this, you do need to remember the type chart, Lexi, and butter beats dragonfly
every time. This is just facts. Yeah, I feel Bonk Choy is often just a better choice to put in front instead of walnuts because they're a little tougher than an average plant, not by much, but but the main thing is just that they're like they actually do something when zombies get close. Like I said before in this very stream, the best defense is a good offense. If you have really strong plants just pumping out damage everywhere, then you don't need to worry too much about defense because you're just killing zombies before defense would even matter. Also, look at Bong Choi go. Like they bounce back and forth. They're my favorite.
They're good.
There is a plant later on called an Endurian, but in Endurians, what they do, you see, is Endurians will fucking they're like walnuts, but they damage zombies who try to eat them. They're pretty epic. They're like, whoa. I have nothing to say. God, Jesus Christ.
Hey, Lexi.
Gender swap art is the bane of my existence. Why's that? Also, hey Lexi, what Raven? What exciting new thing?
You're based.
I'm what?
You're based.
I'm based?
Yeah, you are pretty based. Based on what though?
No, like you're based.
She is based.
And that's based.
I'm cringe and that's based.
I'll never be based and that's not cringe.
That's not cringe.
There's a video, if you look it up, it's called I'm based and that's cringe or something. It's just the scene from Wreck-It Ralph where it's all where he says the thing, but instead of saying the thing, he says I'm cringe and that's based. I'm not based in that. I'll never be based and that's not cringe. There's no one I'd rather be than me. And it's like really bass boosted. It's very happy. It's very cool.
Yeah.
I saw that movie for the first time like not too long ago. It was like
I've never watched Wreck-It Ralph.
It was like 3 months ago. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I watched it when I was staying with Florence the last time. Neither of us had seen it. We were like, hey, let's do it.
When they redraw a male character as a woman, they just say more eyelashes. Oh yeah, no, I know what you mean by that. Like, yeah, the swap art really has that tendency to just not take any of the traits that make that character design distinct in the original, and basically just kind of have like a generic, like conventionally attractive woman who is dressed as the character.
Yeah. So you kicked ass that time, right? You really.
Yeah, I really took it to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do another level now.
Zombies.
We're having fun.
You really X gonna give it to you, then gonna give it to you. That you gave it to him. Oh yeah, fucking up the floor
this level
with
I think it is. Fuck. This level's hard.
How do you know about this one?
Because I played it before and it's hard.
Oh.
This level is called. This level is called the counter. The gimmick of this level is that you can only plant 5 plants at a time. It's a conveyor belt level, and it works a little bit differently. You'll always get the same 5 plants, which are these 5. And basically you have to like plant them, or okay, well you get, I guess, several kinds of plants, but the point
7,
is...
8?
Okay, well what I meant more, you can only plant 5 of them either way. The way this works is that you have to basically be constantly digging up plants that aren't doing anything anymore so that you can plant them again in the place they're needed, because all of these plants have their own strengths and weaknesses against certain enemies.
That is kind of spicy, bitch, like when you think about it.
For example, that guy can only be affected by this, so you gotta...
Yeah, because he's weak to the butter type, yeah.
And you'll probably need like 2 sources of damage to deal with cone heads and stuff, so like that's... And the parasol ones can't be hit by lob shot plants, so you have to dig up like the pea shooter specifically to use for them. Like in this situation.
So I assume when you dig up a plant normally they just kind of get refunded to you, like...
No, they don't get refunded. You just dig it up.
Alright, but in this level they do kind of get refunded.
Yes.
You're kind of supposed to, like, in this situation, there's a mob of small zombies, so you're supposed to place the spikeweed and the walnut and do that strategy.
Right.
Spikeweed damages zombies from below, and it can't be, like, eaten or anything.
Gotcha.
Oh,
it's like dank weed, I get it.
Ha 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 ha. Weed.
Yeah, weed.
So you have to like constantly be moving plants around to deal with the different kinds of zombies.
You see, that's kind of interesting, honestly, when you think about it.
Yeah, it's a sort of clever... Like here you gotta take advantage of these guys having 2 weaknesses. One being the kernel bolts and one being the bonk choy.
Why are they weak to bonk choy?
Well, because the finishing blow from bonk choy can just kill both the zombie and the dragonfly at the same time. That's why.
Hi, I had to go for a second, but I'm back now.
Welcome back.
Like, but yeah, I mean, like, so, you know, obviously they're weak to butter, but wait, are they weak to bonk choy too? Is
yes.
that a thing?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was meaning to say there.
Right, so... Wait, but why are they weak to bonk choy?
Because
like, what
bonk
is it
choy's finishing, like, uppercut can kill both the dragonfly and the zombie.
Oh, of course, they're weak to the uppercut type. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's just a thing they have. Okay. Kernel bolts where it needs to be. This guy needs to be here. This guy should be here. Fucking, and this guy should be frozen because I don't want to deal with them. Those guys are also new in this level, which is cool of the game. They will hold up their skull.
Guys.
They hold up their skull, they charge, and then they like make a fucking... They'll just shoot a laser that kills the plant directly in front of it.
That's kind of fucked up.
That's pretty fucked up.
It's a very annoying zombie type. They just burn plants constantly. Okay, shit. Okay, so we gotta do this and this, and then we'll maybe the Oh, this guy can get frozen for a second. This guy needs that. This guy, that, and then I don't know. We'll put
Does
like
the
a
iceberg
potato.
lettuce actually do damage?
It does a tiny bit of damage. Not much though. This level's also a bit harder to do on the playing on a fucking mobile.
Oh, right, because you're not actually playing on your phone right now. You're playing on your fucking computer, I assume. Through an emulator.
Yes.
It's so cool.
Shit, okay, that goes there, that can deal with this.
What's the deal with the bucket, guys?
They're just really tough.
Hmm.
You gotta be tough.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the bucket type does resist all other types out there.
They just got a big metal bucket on their head, so they're pretty strong.
Yeah, I mean,
That's their whole gimmick.
the bucket, it grants them the bucket type, which is known to have no weaknesses.
It doesn't have any weaknesses.
Haha, now he's just getting wailed on. This is going okay. I think I played this level originally on like the non-easy mode version as well, so it was definitely a little harder there. But it's more manageable on the on when I have a mouse to use instead of a touchscreen. Honestly, easier to keep track of everything. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to deal with this wave.
It's so cool that this corn is able to make use of powerful butter type moves. You know?
Yeah.
It's pretty great, I think.
It's pretty fog champ. Yeehaw!
Shit.
You're right. Watch out, a group of bucket type monsters are approaching the top lane.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm a little bit worried because I can't plant anything.
You got your
I got this.
lawnmowers, if nothing else.
Uh-oh. Yeah, he's making it through.
Oh, nice.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's like the end of the level anyway.
Come on, no, don't. I at least want to kill this one. Yay, I killed him. And I got spikeweed. Okay, now I'm looking at the
Wait, I
chat
thought you
again.
already unlocked this guy. Wasn't this guy used in this?
Yeah,
No,
but we didn't have him yet.
You unlock them after you win a level with them.
In this case, you do, yeah. Spikeweeds are great. They inflict passive damage. Let's see. This is how women are drawn and show me a face with a tiny nose, enormous eyes, and then the men just get to look average or unique. Yeah. Yeah. And the nose thing is definitely a thing. I mean, my nose is pretty big. And that gives me dysphoria because of the coding inherent in that. It's not fun. Small button
Lexi,
noses.
your nose is not like particularly big. I mean, like it's not something I would say like, oh.
Yeah, but that's what
You got a
dysphoria
big
brain says.
No, I
You know how it is.
understand. I understand.
We're having fun. We beat the counter.
Like,
Now we have these things.
got-
The sun was
Lexi,
worshipped
you
here.
got a-
Resources should be
You got a
plentiful.
pretty face.
True. Lexi does have a pretty face.
Sorry to crash your expedition, adventurers of the Lost Temple, but unfortunately for you, the porter Gargantuars are out to ruin your day. Blah
Who's
blah
this
blah
guy?
blah. He's Dr. Edgar's on bus.
He's
Giant
that
problems
guy.
are incoming. There's Gargantuars in this one. That's the gimmick.
He's like leader of zombie.
Yes.
He's Edgar's on. He's Edgar's on boss. Da 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 da.
Are you okay? You
Da
gonna
da 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 da.
be alright there?
Yeah, I'm just. Da 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 da.
Did you know that spikeweed is a dual-typed spike and weed type plant?
Spikeweed, the weed type Pokemon.
Okay. So the gimmick with this area.
It's not a Pokemon. The fucking Plants vs. Zombies types are so much more complicated than Pokemon types. It's unbelievable. Anyway, sorry, go on.
The way this works is that there's these sun tiles in the area that you can, if you plant literally anything on them, then they give you sun. Like, sort of like a sunflower would, which means that on levels with sun tiles, you have extremely plentiful sun.
It's good, which probably means that like the enemies really go kind of sicko, huh?
Yeah,
Go
that's
sicko
the idea.
mode.
Yeah. What's the deal with these flower guys who shoot up boomerangs? What are they called?
They're called Bloomerangs.
Nice. That's a good name.
I'm gonna put that guy out there. I'm having the time of my life playing Plants vs. Zombies.
You see, an important thing to keep in mind here is that dragon type is a completely different type than dragonfly type.
Julia, please. This is starting to get unbearable.
I'm glad you're enjoying this video.
Also, someone says my nose looks normal, which I appreciate.
Oh yeah, you have
where-
face cam, huh?
I don't have face cam on right now. There just wasn't really a good place to put it, I think, and also I was feeling kind of self-conscious. I haven't showered in a little bit.
I mean, hey, you're super valid. You know?
It's been a bit of a mess getting moved in, so we're
Yeah,
just,
I understand.
it's all the more space to observe zombies on screen.
Of course.
Like, look at them all go.
Yeah.
Isn't it just really good how they're all going around?
I think it is.
They're all gone.
Not only are they going, but they're getting up to antics, and that's good.
There's something important to keep in mind about the Plants vs. Zombies type chart. Is
Julie,
that
I
sun
don't-
is a resource is completely different from the sun type. So even though sunflowers produce sun, they're not actually the sun type, but any plant that's put on top of the sun tiles is a sun type. In fact, the sunflowers are only flower types. And the flower type is of course shared with the bloomerangs, which are a flower slash boomerang dual type.
I really wish that I had done face cams so that everyone could just see how this is making me feel on the inside.
The way it makes you feel.
Raven, please. You're not helping.
I'm always helping. I'll have you fucking know, bitch.
Whereas the snapdragons are, of course, dragon slash flower types. Oh, actually, they're a triple type of dragon slash flower slash fire. Sorry, it's hard to remember sometimes.
I'm going to become the Joker.
You gonna order some normal fries?
Yes. I'm gonna do that. Exactly.
I'm the Joker, baby.
To the Joker, Crazy Dave just looks like a normal Dave.
Yeah. He really does call Crazy Dave Normal Dave.
Look at normal Dave.
Okay, that's pretty funny though. I mean, he's a remarkably well-adjusted man for living in a post-apocalyptic world.
What is this post-apocalyptic? Is that what
I guess. I mean, there was a zombie apocalypse or something. That's sort of the premise at the beginning of the first game. You're just defending your house from the zombies who are trying to get your brains.
Okay, but there are like a lot of zombies. Like they're not just localized to the garden.
Localized entirely.
Well, the
Like
zombies have
they're
spread
all
themselves.
over the place.
The zombies have spread themselves throughout time, you see.
Okay.
I don't know how they did that, but they did.
So does like the zombie sort of apocalypse, is it now happening in like all time periods?
No, it's Mr. Jeff Zombie, like, basically set up a, like I don't know, he got a hold of a time machine or some shit.
Okay.
God, I love Colonel, but you just get shit like this. That zombie just fucking, that Gargantuar was just really trying to go for it and just got stuck halfway through.
Hey, Lamau.
I consciously know that women don't have longer eyelashes, yet when I see long eyelashes on a man, I associate them with femininity. Yeah, I mean, it's a thing. It's just because that's the cultural connotation. You just get used to seeing it that way. And it's kind of fucked up. It doesn't actually make any sense.
It is, yeah. What is that clapping sound?
Oh, that was just me hitting my pencil against a
Gosh,
surface.
that was just, yeah, I couldn't tell who was doing that.
That was me. It was me.
What is, yeah, hell yeah, you know? Clap,
Clap once.
clap.
We did it. We got the aloe.
Aloe?
Hell yeah.
It's. I think it
Aloe
might be called
vera.
something a little more, but like, let's see.
What does this fucker do?
It
Yeah.
heals. It's actually a healer. It's a
Oh,
very unique
that's
thing
fun.
from the first game.
Yeah, it
Didn't have
has
anything like
very good aloe vera healing properties.
it heals the plant directly in front of it. So it's useful if you really want to stall shit out. Like, you can put a walnut in front of it and then, like...
Yeah, it's
know.
just like a monotype heal plant, you know?
This is the plant
Aloe,
I'll get here.
aloe,
I don't
aloe,
really need...
aloe,
I don't really need Stalia. I don't want Stalia.
Aloe,
That's the plant that I could have gotten for that.
Aloe.
Survive with most plants picked for you. Let's see what happens. We got these little imp, like, backpacker guys now. These guys are fuckers. They run pretty fast, and then when they get to a sun tile, they immediately set up shop and completely block the tile, and then they put like a tent there that spawns more zombies.
Wow.
Yeah, it's because like they're also sun types, you know, so they can make use of sunlight, particularly.
You're so right.
The dual type sun / backpack type. Of course, they're also zombie type because all zombies are zombie type, but that's just sort of assumed.
All zombies are zombie type. Does that mean that all plants are grass type?
No. Plants don't have a shared type.
I mean, that's kind of fucked up, isn't it? Like, shouldn't
Yeah.
they be grass type?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
There's
but
no
it's kind of
grass type though.
redundant.
Yeah.
Like, they should all be grass and, like, something else.
Wait, what about videos? The Consequence Beauty video. I haven't watched that video. I don't think I've watched the Consequence video in like a long time. But yeah, like the fucking thing. So I can't really comment on the video.
So even if you have a sunflower, like, okay, this is a legitimate question. I want to be clear. Even if you have a sunflower, even if you don't have a sunflower, sun still like keeps falling from the top of the screen, right?
Yeah, only during the day though. There are nighttime levels where that doesn't happen.
Gotcha. But in those ones, you can use mushrooms.
Yes. Here we go, he's gonna do the fucking combo. Ha 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 ha.
God damn it, I really should have. Oh, I just barely managed to save that. Good. So this plant picks most. This level picks most plants for you. I'm pretty sure it's just kind of trying to like lead you to do stall strats for this one. We can do. We're not going to use walnuts for it.
So, you know, pretty unusually, the Vonk Choi is just like a pure punch type, but it has the ability to use uppercut type moves as well. Allows it to get the edge on certain zombies.
Oh yeah, the other annoying thing about those imp guys is that when they drop their backpack, it'll just sort of block off a tile on its own. Like even if they don't get to do their like stupid antics.
Having a healing plant's fucking wild.
Yeah. It's a pretty cool plant. It's not that useful, ultimately, unless you're doing stall strats like this.
Imagine...
It takes a really long time to recharge.
Like, imagine, like, doing that with fucking walnuts or something.
Yeah, you can do it, and you can do it with any defensive plant you get, or, like, anything.
Yeah, the heal type is widely considered to be broken.
It sure is. Yeah, see that right there, that's what you don't want. I probably didn't need to actually bring sunflowers for this, come to think of it.
The snow type also seems very powerful from what I've seen.
Yes. And yeah, these aloe guys are like, yeah, hypothetically, they could be strong, but like, that's sort of the trouble, is that like, you know, we're already at the end of the level and we've gotten enough time to place like 2 of them. You can see, like, you can kind of see the issue.
They just take a long time to recharge.
Yeah, they take a really long time to recharge. Like, they're the kind of plant that would be very good for like a survival endless mode or something like that. Like if you wanted to try a specific strat. Like, there was a
Is there a survival endless mode? Is that a thing?
Probably. I don't know.
Okay.
Kara's in the chat.
Hell yeah.
Kara's in the chat. Kara's in the chat.
If one of these plants were getting pollinated, do you think they'd say bees to meet you?
Heck yeah.
Put your paws up, everyone. It's Kara.
Do you think they'd say it? I don't know. Alright, I wish I could tell you if the plants would say bees to meet you, but I can't. Volatiles will spawn from time to time if they can spawn. Jungle holds many secrets, user Dave. It's best that we don't question it. Mind where you plant. Thanks for your input, babe. I love you. Thanks.
Aww.
I will give you this, Kara. I will give you this thing. The Zen Garden has a bee in it, which can pollinate a plant.
Holy shit.
So that's cool. If I was a beekeeper or a pollinated plant, I would definitely be bees to meet you. She does this bit. She likes to just say cheese to meet you constantly, and it bothers me on a level that's difficult to explain.
Heck yeah.
Also, yeah, I haven't seen that particular consequence video being mentioned in the chat, but it seems like it's decent, but by what you're describing, that seems neat. I don't even remember it. Also, yeah. Anyway, there's gonna be gold tiles spawning from time to time on this level.
What do gold tiles do? Besides granting the plants on the gold type.
They just let you produce sun with a plant. That's what they do.
Oh, so they're the sun tiles. They're like the sun tiles that you saw last
Yes.
level. Oh, never mind. So they don't provide the gold type. They provide the sun type. Yeah,
Yep.
my apologies.
Yeah, they do. They sure do. Let's do this. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go no sunflowers on this one.
No sunflowers. Yeehaw!
I'm gonna be regretting this idea. Also, yeah, the idea that gender dysphoria is like not necessarily this deeply inherent thing, and that it has a lot to do with how our society constructs gender is like a good idea to like express. So that's nice.
We do live in a society.
Yeah.
We live in a society. Oh, I wanna know it's me.
The only one I want to be is me.
The only one I wanna be is me.
Wait, but now it's just I was referencing that funny thing.
I really like these little spike guys. I think they're good.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? They're little spike weeds, and they looked way different in the first game than this, but it's like they're very cute, fun.
I think they're very adorable in this, personally.
Shit. Shit, and we gotta.
#1 victory royale, yeah, Fortnite.
No, not like that.
Bound and kill some Fortnite now. Just like that tomato town. My friend just got down. I revived him, now we're headed southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park streets.
Are we gonna
Look at the
keep
map,
doing
go to
this?
the march sheet. Take me to your Xbox to play Fortnite today. You can take me to the wires, but not Loot Lake. I'd really like to.
Do we actually have to do this all the way through, though? Like, surely we could just not.
I don't know how it goes after this. I was gonna stop after the chorus. I don't know how it goes after that. I don't know the lyrics.
Play Fortnite.
Oh yeah, the parasol type has a complete immunity to the corn type. So.
Yep, sure does.
Take me to the Fortnite place to play some games. I don't like to do the thing, but I don't care. No.
Well, you said the thing, Lexi, so I had to do it because you said we got it, and then it's like, how can I not follow that up?
It's actually really easy. It's actually really easy not to do it. Here, I'll show you. Say that phrase for me.
We got it.
Okay, and then I can just not do it now.
We gotta.
That's my secret.
Kills on the board right now. That's what we all say in Fortnite.
I swear to God, it's gonna be. It's like that fucking. It's like that fucking Beavis and Butthead meme that's been going around recently with where they're just desperately trying not to laugh at someone saying like sex or whatever, and then like. But for this.
I mean, yeah.
But for this.
Yeah, but it's like, well, yeah, because like if you say we gotta, I'm just gonna think like that, you know, like I'm gonna think like #1 victory royale, you know, like I'm not gonna say the whole thing right now, but you know, you can't.
Yeah.
It's the thing that comes to mind.
I understand that, Julia. It's important that you understand how very like aloof and like not perturbed by things that I am. Like it's an important element of my character.
Your character?
Yes.
Ow! Why do you have a character?
You not have a character?
No. I've never in my life, one time, not even like a single fucking time, had a character. Like, what? Like, what? Like, pero, what?
So in levels that don't have sunlight, like that are during the night, you know.
Yeah.
Can you still use sunflowers?
Yeah, you can. In fact, you need to. They're your only
Gotcha.
source of sun.
Okay.
I like when the imps go all like. It really makes me feel seen.
Hell yeah.
All right. I decided. I'm just not gonna do that problem. I'm just not gonna do it.
Are you doing homework?
I was doing homework, yeah. Why? I just wanted to do one problem, and I was sitting there staring at it, and it wasn't a good one. So I skipped it. It's not happening anymore.
Of course, Gargantuar, the elusive 4-type zombie, zombie/giant/club/imp. Because he's got, /throw. Because he throws his guy. Yeah, that's the last type. It's not imp, but he throws his imp. The imp is imp type.
He does throw his own.
You understand. Thank you, Raven.
Understand.
I'm liking this setup with all the thorn guys. I think it's good.
Yeah, I guess you could say they're the wild thorns.
The what?
The wild.
What's the joke there? I don't actually know.
Yeah,
understand
I don't
the
really
joke.
get the joke either. Yeah.
It's the joke is the wild thorn berries.
I guess.
Don't guess. When you guess, you make a desk out of Bess.
A desk? How do you make a desk? I've never made a desk before, actually. Come to think of it, I've just never made a desk.
You've never like been to IKEA, bought a desk, taken it home, looked at the instructions, failed.
That's not
to do
really
anything.
making a desk. It's just putting it together.
I've just never made a desk. I've never made a desk. But I have made desks from IKEA before. I'm doing a bit. This is not.
Yeah.
We did it.
You've made.
Look at my beautiful setup here. I think I was
These
supposed to.
butter and snow type attacks are really laying on the hurt.
I think I was supposed to like hold off on planting spike weeds on unoccupied tiles, specifically for the sake of like letting gold tiles spawn there. But also I forgot to not do that.
Wait, what's this guy about?
This is a spring bean.
Oh,
You see, it's got a spring.
yeah. It's a spring/bean type.
He's got a real spring in his step.
He does have a real spring in his step. You're so fucking right.
I'm always right. I'm never not right.
I can't really. It's not just for reflex, but I can't skip the boost scoring tutorial at this timeline. So let's just do this quickly. Use your gems to speed up the progress. This will be the only boost you can get from the garden. At the start of the battle, you could boost plants for gems, but that's it. There was apparently some kind of mechanic where you get a boost for plants. So that's a thing, but this is the only one you get. Let me see. We got, okay. There's some games that abandon the male-female character options and instead change it to a masculine, neutral, feminine option. That's...
Lexi, can I ask you a question?
Huh?
Did you just say we got?
I did not say that.
You actually did.
Okay.
Hey Julia, hey Julia,
I'm trying to like process things. Yeah, that
Sorry.
and that thing.
Sorry.
is a bit
I'll
weird.
shut up.
I mean, I think the best option when it comes to like gender options for playable characters in video games, if you're gonna have them, like I think by far the best option is just to like go and you just don't label them, like have body options and then just say pick one and then don't
like they
label
do that in
what they are.
Splatoon.
It's one of the cooler things in Splatoon. It doesn't even like pick one for you. It just shows some options. I think it might say boy and girl for that, but like you don't have to. You wouldn't have to do that.
It doesn't in Splatoon 3. It's like in the like character creation shown in Splatoon 3. Like for in the reveal trailer, it was extremely clear that it was not, that they were not labeled in any way.
That
it was
makes
just
sense.
like pick your character, you know. It's pretty great.
Okay, it's time for this level. You might find that certain details about plants and zombies that you miss, like weaknesses, for example, just in case you're from the vanilla timeline. I don't know what that... Oh, I guess because, like, certain zombies didn't have weaknesses in the vanilla timeline, as in vanilla, the game, of the game.
Yeah, I mean, in the vanilla version, there was no type chart. Yeah, there was no type chart.
Mm-hmm. Is that true?
The type chart allowed them to implement weaknesses.
Body type 1 is dinosaur body. That's a very good idea. I like dinosaur body. Fucking...
Dinosaur body is a useful type. I mean, to be fair. It's a great type.
This level's looking pretty spooky, I think, because the this is a level that has endangered plants on it. The way that endangered plants work is my brain isn't working. Give me a sec here. Endangered plants essentially work by like fucking I need a lot of stall. In fact, I'll bring Spring Bean. We'll try it out. Yeah, endangered plants, if they get eaten, then you lose. Unfortunately, this endangered plant is an iceberg lettuce, which means it will activate the second a zombie exists next to it.
Oh, so basically if they get to them, you would just immediately lose.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty tough.
Yeah, it ain't good.
Yeah, seems like it.
But also we have this boost from the Zen Garden, the only one that we'll ever get.
These small guys, like the one in the bottom row, they're well known for being one of the few zombies to possess the coveted colonialist type.
No, that's just all the zombies here in this world.
Well, yeah, they possess the coveted colonialist type.
Don't do it. Okay, I've only gone and fucked it.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's it. Like, you just lose if that happens.
Wait, what? If they ate your plant, why does it show a brain?
Because it's just slightly modified the normal death screen. The original Plants vs. Zombies 2 had this lose condition as well. This game has a couple. This mod has a couple new lose conditions, but like not a lot. Let's try this again. You know? Are we all ready to try this again? Oh, I don't have the boost anymore. Dang and fuck.
Wait, was that why the sunflowers sort of produced a bunch of sun?
Yeah. It was the Zen Garden boost thing.
Gotcha. These sunflowers are having such a good time, like you can tell. Like, look at them. They're so good.
They really are. Each and every one of them is my children.
So what do the spring beans do?
They bounce back zombies if they get to them.
That sounds particularly good for this level.
Yeah. It's almost as if perhaps they were put right before this level so as to give you a testing ground to use their unique abilities and traits.
Yeah, makes sense.
It does almost to what that would be, but that would be seem that way. But okay, no, you gotta go. Shit.
No, you did it. You did it.
If I get bad kernel pull RNG, then I'm gonna be a bit fucked here. So I gotta be careful.
Oh yeah, the kernel pults only have a certain chance of using their butter type move, right?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, they use their considerably inferior mono type corn move. I mean, it's a butter / corn type if they use the butter. So,
yep,
it's got the advantages of both.
Boy, it sure is. It so is. You're so right.
Mm-hmm. There are dual type moves in this, and there's also probably tri-type moves, but I haven't figured out anything that's a tri-type move.
I'm gonna like toss that there, I guess. I guess I'll put one here. I don't even know what to do with all these guys.
With all what guys?
All my guys, like what do I even do with all of them? Maybe I should just pop kernel pulse there and then. Probably goes better. Oh Jesus Christ! Already?
Gargantuar, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Generally, the more types a zombie has, the stronger they are. It's like, having more types is desirable. Because it means they can use more types of moves. Like, this guy has access to throw-type moves. Which are like, along with the club and throw types synergize exceptionally well.
That's true.
Not to mention the giant type that boosts both of them.
Yes. You're so right. And I need you to know that.
Thank you. Although giant actually does not synergize with throw, it only synergizes with club.
Gargantuars are pretty easy to handle as long as they're the only thing that your plants are attacking. It's kind of the worrying element of them. They're a real pain in the ass. Has anyone watched Fear Street Part 1, like D&E? I have honestly just no idea what that is. I don't mean to like shoot you down there, I just genuinely do not know what that is. Okay, that.
You see, the reason that throw does not synergize with giant is because the thing that is thrown is not it's not giant. Like it doesn't, when a move is like dual type giant / club, like it gets like an extreme power boost. It gets its power doubled. But then when it's like a giant / throw, I mean it's not a giant / throw move. Like if it were a giant / throw move, but it's just a monotype throw move.
Apparently, this is a movie trilogy thing from Netflix. It has a lesbian relationship in it that's pretty bad. Like the relationship is 1/4 based or baked, not based.
I'm in some lesbian relationships.
I am too. I like lesbian relationships personally. It's a shame that one isn't good.
Yeah, same.
Also, now we have starfruit. Starfruits. I love starfruit. Raven, how are you doing? Is Raven here? Did Raven leave?
She's on mute right now. She's still
there. Okay. Well, we got starfruit. That's what's important. I think I'm gonna probably end the stream when we're done with this world, which is after this next level. that seems like a good stopping point. It's really starting to get drawn out at this point. I've had fun with this. You know, I've had lots of fun today.
Hell yeah.
Development. Gosh. What am I gonna do in this level? Probably bring sunflowers and that guy and okay, let's do some of this stuff.
Look how happy the sunflowers are. They're so good.
I do like the sunflowers quite a lot.
Yeah.
Block dropper. This level is going to be tricky, but there's a lot of sun tiles around, which is, you know, good and bad. Also, the audio is just fucking up again, which is pretty epic, but I think that only happens for me.
I don't have sound on the like, Discord stream, so like I wouldn't know.
Also, I'm introducing the star fruit. Probably should have planted that one somewhere else, actually, but the star fruit is a really strong plant.
This fucker has star type moves?
Yes.
That's really strong.
Star fruits are great. They shoot. The big problem with them is they don't shoot directly in front of them. But
they have a, I mean, like star, you know, the star type has a type advantage against every other like
it's
type
not
in the
true.
game,
It's just they just have very
zombie.
strong moves.
They're actually, well, you see, the thing is, they're actually only like mid-range power, but like the fact that they have such a type advantage, it really just makes up for it, you know?
Yes. They have like, their attack does like a hell of a lot of damage. The downside is that it doesn't fire directly in front of them. It only fires in 5 directions. None of which are often, like many of which are not often that useful. But when you, like, they're not that great individually, basically. But when you spam them, they become a real asset. This game significantly decreased the cooldown compared to on Starfruit compared to the first game, but like still they're great. If you have like a column of them also, then it'll be like when a zombie starts trying to eat through a column of plants, then all of the other starfruit in that column will immediately be on their ass. It's very cool, I think.
I don't understand why you don't use the snapdragons more, and that is the genuine question.
Well,
Because they seem really strong.
I usually don't use them because they interfere with the snow peas.
Oh, gotcha. Right, of course, because the fire and ice and snow types. That's sort of fundamentally incompatible.
Ah, dang it.
Like I said, that's all I wanted to say.
No, I'm all... Jesus Christ, come on. Starfruits just could not defend themselves. They do fire very slow, that's their other downside, but their projectiles are very strong. God, I really hope that this audio fuck up is not showing up on the stream.
Let me try turning your stream volume up. Okay, I don't hear anything.
No, not on the Discord stream, on the YouTube stream.
Okay, yeah, I'm checking it out now. Hold on, I'm loading it up.
I mean, I'm sure someone would have said that. But still, it's... Probably should use punctuation.
No, the audio does sound very distorted.
Oh, cool. That's helpful.
Your voice still sounds fine on the stream.
Okay, I'm also just getting really annoyingly bad kernel pulse.
You mean that it's like sort of staticky, right? Like that's
Yeah,
what you'd be
just
worried
every
about.
sound effect sounds like...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like that. It's really annoying. And now my dog's barking in the background at nothing in particular.
Your dog is not hearable on your audio stream.
I know. Well, I mean, I would hope so anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. God, this is really not going well. Gotta stall until cherry bomb's ready. Beautiful. I think this might work out. God, I really wish that the audio hadn't started fucking up just now. I cannot, like, focus on anything else. Okay. Things are going better now, I think.
That's good.
Okay. I don't know why the emulator has this problem. It's a shame. Anyway, we finished it. No zombies will dare to try to discover it. Time for the next era. What will it be? It's just echoing now. How does it echoing?
To the Joker, he's just a normal Dave.
Yeah. God, okay. I'm like overheating because I've had my AC turned off for this. And I
Oh
need
jeez.
But this is the Dark Ages. I need to leave the game. The fucking weird audio static is fucking with me badly.
Wait, I thought you were
Okay.
stopping the game after that last level.
Exactly. That's why I said I need to leave the game.
Oh. Gotcha, I misunderstood what you were saying.
Yeah. Hey,
I
hello,
misunderstood.
everyone. Sorry for that I'm in a weird headspace now, but I hope you all enjoyed the stream. It seems like there were more people watching it and stuff.
Heck yeah.
It's a shame that Raven just isn't here for some reason, but you know. Yeah, either way, I'm gonna set up for the end of the stream, which is exciting. Thank you everyone for watching. It's been a great time. I'm moving right now, as I mentioned. So as far as things on my channel go, it's just gonna be a whole thing. Thanks for holding out there. I appreciate it. And I don't know. I don't have plugs. Like I don't. Just go to. I mean, you can go to my Twitter if you want. That's basically it. Julia can plug her YouTube channel if she wants.
Oh, I've got a YouTube channel. Yeah, it's Julia Pseudo. Check that out. Like fake, but I'm real. That's it.
Okay, yeah, that's the end of the stream. No need to waffle about it. Thank you all for watching. I really, I think it was pretty fun. I think one thing I like streaming weird fan game shit. I
think that is good content.
Like I'm probably gonna do that stuff a lot, depending. Whenever
You mean like the hit Mario fan game Super Mario Bros. X?
Yes, like that for example.
Available on PC.
Available on PC. It has the Heaven's Word expansion. I'm gonna stop the stream now.
With the popular SMVX2 Beta 4 expansion, award-winning SMVX2 Beta 4 expansion.
What awards did it win? Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream now.
You already know the answer, Lexi. Why are you even asking me?
Thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you all later.